Welcome back to Tabletop Titans. We are kicking off Judgment Week with a bang.
So excited.
How you doing, Adrian?
I am really pumped to be here playing this game. We've been playing it a lot, just on our own time.
Yeah.
Loving the models, loving the game. It's super exciting. We cannot wait to show it. And a big shout out to CreatureCaster for sending us all these beautiful models.
That's you.
It's what they're known best for, and they do deliver.
It's a beautiful game. The models are gorgeous. And we're going to be posting this stream. You're here with us now. We're going to be posting this stream on our YouTube.
Yep.
If you comment on this video, you have a chance of winning in a giveaway, a core box of Judgment.
Amazing. The core box comes with a lot of stuff. It gives you enough for a 3v3 and a 5v5, plus all their starter terrain, the rules, the tokens. It's a great value. So again, if you're just interested in the models, definitely check it out. But let me tell you, it's an amazing game. It's got a lot of depth and detail. So we're going to be walking through that, showing kind of a starter game. And yeah, definitely make sure you comment on the YouTube version of this video to get entered for that raffle. It's going to be cool.
Yeah. I'm super excited. Let's take a look at the intro that we have prepared for today.
Judgment: Eternal Champions is a fast-paced strategic miniature game by CreatureCaster. In the game, you create your warband of 5 champions and battle for possession of souls with your opponent. Inspired by classic MOBA gameplay, each champion is completely unique. They level up, gather magic items, and respawn at your god's effigy. Speaking of which, in list creation, each player selects a god for their warband, which grants extra abilities and upgrades throughout the game. Today, we'll be playing a 3v3 game, which makes for a great learning experience for everyone involved. Before we go to our warbands, there's a few special tiles you should know about. First off, we have the Soul Spawner. The game ends when one player destroys the other player's effigy. However, any damage done to the effigy that does not destroy it is healed at the end of the turn, meaning you have to do it in one go. To help facilitate this, you can pick up souls, which reduce the overall health of the enemy shrine for each one that you have in your possession. It's from these soul spawners that souls generally enter the game. Next up, the Monster Spawner. This tile is, well, pretty self-explanatory, as it generates a monster which champions are able to fight in order to level up and become more powerful. Last of all, for now, we have the Shrine. These shrines are controlled by having the most champions next to it, and will grant a fate point to the player controlling it. These fate points can be used for key abilities and rerolls throughout the game. That's the basics of it. Let's take a look at the warbands.
All right. So that gives a bit of a very high level overview. We do want to talk about our rosters, talk about a few details. This is going to be very much a game about learning it. We're going to be teaching it to you as you go. We're ultimately still learning this game, so that's always interesting. Every time we play it, we learn another kind of interaction thing.
That's one of my favorite parts of this game. It has so much tactical depth. There's so much to learn and so many different variations of the game. Even with the same characters, it can just play out so differently.
Yeah, it is awesome. Again, very much inspired by kind of mobile style games. So every character is very bespoke, very unique, and they have really dialed in abilities.
Yeah.
So I think what we want to do first, we will walk through the roster, but to kind of give a sense of how the characters work, we're going to take a look at a character sheet. This is going to be Rakir, who's the orc rogue. He's on my warband. We're basically competing warbands trying to destroy each other's effigy.
My god's better than your god.
Wow, my god is way cooler.
Nuh-uh.
Do you have a hood?
Do you have a chair?
I don't.
Do you have a castle?
I don't even have to sit down. I just fly around. I actually am kind of jealous of your castle.
That's pretty cool.
The castle.
No, but you get to fly. That's pretty cool.
All right, so let's take a look. This is Rakir, the orc rogue. Essentially, you have a character that is going to have some base abilities. They're going to be able to level up every time you kill an enemy champion. You're able to level up.
Or a monster.
Or a monster. That's why monsters are important, right? They'll appear, they will attack us, but generally they're like a spicy meatball that you want to try to kill to level up your character. So you go from level 1, level 2 to level 3. So that's like not overly complicated, which is nice. You unlock new abilities, you get a bit more health. And every time you level up, and a couple other times during game, you can also purchase abilities and war gear. Today, because we're playing the starter game, they're pretty simple. They're just giving like a +1 to a certain stat. But once you get into the full game, there's a lot of different upgrades.
Oh, there's so much. And because we're playing a beginner game today, we're not using our god powers. We're not using the god special items, but there's a lot of customization. We are also playing the incarnations of our gods. So I'm playing Fazil, the leader of Tomas, and you are playing
Zaron, who's a necromancer, and he represents Krognar, who is my effigy. I'm really excited. I want to mention this because we're not going to see it in the 3v3, but I love Kragnar because it's all about, if you know the way I play games, it's all about my style. Like, you're dropping shadow orbs, you're like teleporting around, you're doing like big brain moves that are like too big brain for yourself, for your own good, and then you mess it up. It's awesome. I love it.
Yeah, that's too complicated for me. So I'm playing Tomas. He likes long walks on the beach and pretending to be a statue in his chair.
Love it.
It's a very tanky faction. It's about durability and sort of draining, and a lot of undead, which have interesting rules in this game. We'll get into that a little bit later.
Absolutely.
The two like super races that have very special rules are undead and demons.
Yep.
We're going to see some demons later on Thursday on both sides.
Again, another thing the Creature Caster are really well known for. The demons are a ton of fun.
Beautiful.
And they're not totally factionless, but they have more flexibility than most characters.
Right.
So is there anything else we want to mention on the character sheets before we move on?
No, I think we're good. There is a lot of depth to the rules of the game.
Totally.
There are things that characters can generically do. There's also things that specific characters have on their sheet.
Yeah.
But when we get to combat, we'll go through the stats and we'll talk about how that works.
It's the best way to learn. It's kind of how we learned. Briefly, the rosters. Again, I have Rakir, which is the Orc Rogue we just mentioned. He himself can drop Shadow Orbs, teleport between them. He does a ton of damage. He's not the toughest, but he's tougher against ranged things because he has like cloaks and stuff like that, and he can gank people really, really well. We've got Zeron, who we just mentioned, who is my avatar, and he's a necromancer, so he can summon these amazing little skeletons that will explode and do cool stuff. So he's kind of my caster, and does cool things with souls, which we'll talk about in a moment. And of course, last of all, I got to play more orcs, right? So I've got Lugdrug. He's going to be my tank. He's very tough. He's going to pick someone to make his ward and bodyguard them. And he does like shield bash and like shooting things and teleporting. He's just awesome. So
he's a cool like steampunk miner orc.
Right?
There's a lot going on in that model. It's very cool.
It's an incredibly beautiful model. What about you today?
I am, of course, led by Faziel. Simon, you're going to have to correct me on a lot of pronunciations. Faziel, one of my favorite models in the whole game.
Cool.
He's on a horse. You can tell from here.
Right?
He's a Skelomancer on a horse that is also dead.
I love it.
He's here to reap souls. He's kind of like the Grim Reaper.
Right.
We have Sky, who is sort of a sci-fi monk.
Ooh,
He's got a bow staff.
Maybe from this camera, Lindsay?
Yeah,
If we
let's
can get a closer shot on some of these models. 'Cause they
Yeah.
look
Oh,
beautiful. Sorry, once we get into the action, you'll see we're going to have some close-up shots on the board as well.
But yeah, so Sky is sort
there
of
we
a
go.
futuristic
Beautiful.
There we go.
blind monk. He's got a bow staff and a blindfold. He's standing on some like cool cabling.
My support character, healer.
Yeah, he's an evasive tank and a
Yeah.
support character. He's going to protect some of my more fragile pieces, like Zimgigrak.
Oh, you love this guy.
Yeah, he's like a frost mage lich man.
Right.
Look, undead. They're my favorite.
Same game crack.
Zimgigrak.
The undead are very, very interesting. Let's talk about souls while we do that, actually.
Yes. So the goal of the game is to collect enough souls to send your opponent packing.
Yep.
Send them home. Effigies have 16 or 20 health, depending on the game you're playing. We're playing 3v3.
Yep.
So you have 16. Souls are 4 damage each, essentially.
Yeah, they
so
like
the first
reduce
person to
it.
4 souls is going to win the game. There's also, you could do direct damage to the effigies. I don't think we're going to do that.
Yeah.
It's
Not
too,
today.
It's, yeah, it's
Too
too
much
hard.
work.
We're
And
just gonna
that's
get
the thing.
souls.
If you don't kill them in one go, then they heal back up. So like the most efficient way from our beginner experience has been to try to get those souls and just like one shot them basically.
Just win the game.
So when you kill an enemy champion, you can pick up their soul. If you're undead, you cannot. It's very like Souls-like or like Dark Souls-like, right? If you think about the way the undead are kind of different from other characters, it's going to provide some amazing advantages and some big disadvantages. We'll find out about those later. There's no cap on the number of turns, right?
No, we just play until somebody wins.
Yeah, no cap for
Which
real.
is how games should be.
Yeah.
Play until you win.
Right?
There's no ties.
No ties?
No ties.
Not today.
We can't
We're
tie.
gonna fight to the death. With that, should we get into it?
Yeah. So the way you determine who's going first is you just do a roll off of a d6.
The old-fashioned roll-off.
It's just the way things should be.
That's
in
me,
life.
Adrian with the yellow dice.
Bridget with the white.
Oh, let's see it.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Looks like you're gonna be up first.
Oh, we didn't even set up our characters.
Well, I did.
Well, now that I know I'm going first, aha! No, we'll roll that again real quick.
Oh. Okay. No, I'm cool with it.
You cool with it?
Yeah.
So I've been trying lots of different tactics. I am still a little bit torn on how I want to play some of these. Yeah, we'll do this.
I'm getting called out for playing double undead in 3v3.
Yes, right?
You know what? You can't stop me.
Madness.
I'm no coward.
We'll go here. We'll go here. That feels like the move. Awesome. Cool. With that, I'll take the first turn.
Yeah,
This
let's
is alternating activations, and let's take it away. Okay. Well,
So an activation consists of 3 action points, unless you're a lesser being. For example, your skeletons, when you summon them, they only have 2 action points.
Wow, hurtful.
Hey,
Calling them lesser beings.
it's a keyword in the game, okay? It's not, don't look at me. So they only get 2 action points, but your heroes get 3. You can do things like move.
Oh.
That's 1 action.
I'm a fan.
You could attack.
Yeah.
That's 1 action. Or you could do both at once in a charge.
Yep.
That's 2 action points.
But they're combined.
And you get a bonus. You get a little...
Move a little faster, you hit
spice.
a little harder.
Yeah.
Then you have on your character sheet certain abilities that require actions. Some of them you can just do for free, basically. They're just like things that you can do during your turn. So what we're going to do is we have here set up the 3v3 map. We've got Gloom, who is this kind of nightmarish wolf in the forest that's going to haunt our dreams. We're going to see if we can try to do some damage, take him out. So I'm going to start off with a good old lug drug. We've got 3 actions, of course. We're going to move. We're going to charge. Now, when you charge, you're going to add 2 to your movement. I have a move characteristic of 3, so we can go 1, 2, 3, plus 2 for the charge. Boom. I think we'll stick there, and we're going to make an attack. Now we can get into it. So the way this works is I'm going to use my Forge Hammer attack, which is my basic attack.
Yep.
And for that, I am going to roll a number of dice equal to my melee profile, which is 6.
And then...
So, here, let's...
So we have 6 dice.
6 dice.
'Cause that's your melee profile.
And then we subtract...
the agility of the person you're attacking.
Yeah, how good are they at dodging?
Gloom has an agility of 4.
Oh! So we're going to subtract 4, and then I charged, which gives me a bonus of 2 more dice right back in.
Boom.
With that, we're just going to go for it. We're just trying to get stuck in. He doesn't do a ton of damage, but we're gonna kind of get in position. So we're going to get and roll the dice, and we'll explain what the heck they mean.
Okay.
All right, so we've got a few different results here. Blanks are blanks. They don't do anything. Easy peasy. We have a hit. This is literally just that. It is a hit. We'll explain what that means. And then we have a maneuver. Maneuvers they can be used to trigger different abilities. You might have, for example, Lovedrug has concussive blow. If I roll a maneuver, I can use it to stun an enemy character, which does kind of what you would imagine. So this is a hit, which can do damage. This is a maneuver that can trigger abilities. And if you roll the Judgment J, you get both.
But in 1.
In 1.
It is important that no matter how many dice you're rolling, you only get to keep 3 of them.
Yep, exactly.
So the J's are very efficient because they give you that damage and let you do your cool abilities.
100%.
Can we pull up the character sheet so we can just take a look at what an attack looks like here?
Absolutely.
So he has a melee Rakir.
Rakir, yeah.
Very good at fighting. He has a melee of 7.
Yep.
And then down here is his basic attack. You see it takes 1 action point. And then there are a series of numbers.
Yep, exactly.
Reach is your range. That makes sense.
Yeah, checks out.
And then the 3 numbers, glance, solid hit, and crit, is how many hits did you keep out of your 3. So if you kept 3 hits, you would get a crit. If you keep 1 hit, you get a glance. So this roll would have a glance and a maneuver. What's the glance value?
The glance value for my Forge Hammer is going to be a 2. Ooh. So we're going to do a 2, and we can stun. Don't know that it particularly matters here, but that's a thing.
Yeah, so Gloom is going to go from his 8 health to 6.
Spicy. Not nearly enough.
Gloom's in danger.
Gloom, he is in danger. He is definitely in danger. Look, with that, we have, so that did spend 2 of our actions. Charge is a move and an attack. And I think, I'm just going to double check. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and just hit him again.
Bonk.
So with the bonk, we've got, again, this is going to be a bit tougher, right?
Yeah.
Because we have 6 attack dice, minus 4 for the agility.
Yeah.
And we only have 2 left because we don't get the charge bonus.
No charge, yeah.
I know, exactly. So let's see what we can do. Hup, hup. We got a J, which is, again, a stun and 2 damage.
Okay, cool. So he's down to 4. Now, it's worth noting there are some generic maneuvers that you can do.
Yep, absolutely.
You can push people around, push yourself around. I assume, did you want to move?
You know what? Actually, yeah, I totally spaced. Do you mind?
Yeah, go ahead.
So the first maneuver, I'd actually just want to drag him here.
Yeah.
And the second maneuver, I would want to drag him here.
You're dragging him away?
Exactly.
I don't appreciate that.
We're pulling you away. So when you do the maneuver, you can move the opposing character, or you can move yourself.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of the kind of reactive positioning moving around. Yeah. That's going to be my first activation with Lug Drug. And I'll pass it over to Bridger.
You're taking my wolf away, bro.
Yeah. Now I know the damage output that Fizdeal can do.
Yeah.
And he will just run in and one-shot that wolf. And I don't want you getting that experience.
Yeah, I was going to kill the wolf.
Yeah. You're just going to like ping that last hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's on a horse.
Right.
His specialty is charging. Which I love that that's
he is
a rule in this game.
So brutal on the charge. Yeah. It's awesome.
He's Powerful. He's my incarnate of Tomas.
Yeah, about sitting down on horses.
That's why he's the how did I not realize? It's because he's sitting on a horse. Okay, I think I don't want to get baited in, but I'm totally gonna get baited in. So Fazil has 3 move. He has dash, which means one of his actions is 1 more, so 4.
Fast boy.
A charge would make it 6, but charges require you to either go in a straight line or a slalom, which means you alternate going 2 directions, back and forth.
Yeah.
What's up, Lindsay?
So Simon's saying the gloom should attack Lugdrug as soon as he ends his activation.
Oh boy.
What?
Yeah,
Let's do
yeah.
this thing.
That's
I'm on board.
we've never
Gloom
done
gets
that.
an attack. Yes.
Okay, hey.
Bring it on.
You know what? I'm down for that. So Gloom has a melee of 8, which is a lot.
Beautiful.
What's your agility, sir?
It's 4. It's respectable.
Okay, so we'll take 4 of these dice
Yeah.
away. Ha!
Do your worst.
Ha!
Oh, that was interesting.
Okay, so it's notable that monsters never do maneuvers unless it says so on their sheet.
Yep.
Gloom's not doing any maneuvering here, so it's just a glance, and Gloom's glance is 3.
3, which is decent. However, I am a tank again. Can we bring up that character sheet one more time, Lindsay? We have another stat called resistance, which we can see here. Rakir has a 0. Often you'll have a 0 unless you're really meant to take a hit. So I have a resistance of 2, which means I'm going to reduce the 3 damage down to 1.
Down to 1.
I love it. Additionally,
Yeah.
I'm going to get an energy counter. Lugdrug, whenever he gets hit by a basic attack, builds these up, and then he can like use them later on. That's it.
Cool.
We'll mark him damage. And then to give you a sense of scale, everybody, where's health on the new sheets? 16 at level 1, so we're going down to 15.
Yeah, Lugdrug down to 15.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Awesome. Back over to you,
I
buddy
think
boy.
I just have to charge you.
Clip clap! Hiya!
Oh, but no, I think I'm safe from Rakir. I think this is okay.
Yeah? Yeah, you probably are.
Yeah, I think I'll be safe from Rakir. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pick up sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll do that. I'm gonna activate
Awesome.
Faziel.
Yeah. I've been doing Fazil.
Yeah, so
Fazil.
Simon did respond to that. He said, close enough.
Close enough.
Just think
enough.
French. Channel your inner French.
Oh, Faziel.
You have that.
Faziel.
There, yeah.
You might have just made things worse. I gotta tell you, my French worse than my English.
What?
So I'm gonna do something, I guess, a little bit fancy. We're gonna advance
Sure.
here with the charges.
Okay.
I'm gonna start with a sidestep. You get 1 sidestep in any direction, and then I will charge in a straight line.
Sound effects.
Rah!
Also mandatory.
And I will turn to face.
I'm really scared.
All right, so let's do a little rundown, a little quick quick
this
look
thing.
at Mr. Fazil. He has a melee of 7, so we'll start there.
Woof.
7.
Absolutely.
I charged. Well, we'll come back to my bonuses because we have 8 dice here. Your agi is
4, so we're
4.
going to subtract 4 from here.
Take 4 away.
Yeah, beautiful.
I charged. That's 2.
Yep.
And then mounted. Let me just double check. I know it increases my damage on the charge. I want to make sure that it also increases my attacks. It does. +1 attack dice.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Excellent. So I will get 6 attack dice here.
Beautiful. Now, we haven't talked about Fate,
We haven't.
but we should. Fate are, if you forgive this this translation, if you're a 40k player, it's very much like command points. Fate are a resource that's very limited, and you can use them to do big abilities. You can use them to reroll a whole handful of attacks. You can use them to activate certain abilities and do certain reactions. So at the start of the game, we each get 1 Fate, yeah? So we each have 1. I could spend 1 Fate right now to reduce one of these attack dice. It's tempting because it's a lot of attacks,
It's a lot of attack dice.
but I think I'm just going to be brave.
All right.
So, see what you can do.
Clip clop.
Clap, clap.
My undead horse shall slay thee.
Right?
Ah!
Oh!
All right.
It's good. Not a ton of maneuvers, though.
I have 3 swords and a maneuver to choose from. 1 maneuver is not enough to do any of Fazil's cool things. So I will take the 3 swords.
Sounds fantastic.
That's a crit,
Nice.
which would be 5 damage, but I charged and I'm mounted, so it's 6 damage.
6 damage.
I'm here to battle.
Oh my gosh. We're going to subtract 2 for the resistance, so I'm going to take 4. I'm going to be going down from 15 to 11.
And that is...
On
Lugdrug.
Go, go.
And Adrian, did you use 1 Fate?
I did not, no.
not? Okay.
Just hanging on to them right now.
Okay, sounds good.
So we've got a fate,
Okay.
which I will mark. Okay, that was great. Okay, that was the only two activations.
Yeah.
Two,
So
actions.
I have 1 action point left.
Oh, and I'm going to get, that was basic attack?
Yes.
So we're going to get an energy up to 2. Beautiful.
I'm just going to attack you again,
I love
which
it.
will be 3 less attack dice than before because I'm not charging and I had a mounted charge bonus. So I'll have 3 attack dice here.
Beautiful. See what you can do, bub.
To battle. Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. It's respectable.
So we have 2 hits and a maneuver to work with here. That will be a solid hit for 3, which
Yeah.
you will reduce to 1.
Absolutely.
So Lug Drug is going to take 1 more damage.
Down to 10.
Down to 10.
Get another energy.
And with that maneuver, I'm going to run away.
Coward.
I just want to charge again.
No.
I would like to charge again.
No.
So I'm going to back up a little bit.
Yeah, the charge bonus is huge, right?
It's very big.
Backing
yeah.
away is amazing. Cool. That's fantastic. We're going to go over to moi. And what do we feel like doing? You have to remind me. Can I magic into combat?
You can at a -1.
Right. But you cannot magic if you or yourself are in combat.
Correct.
That's
Unless
what
you
I'm thinking
have point blank, which is a rule.
Okay. So I think we're going to go with Zeron. So Zeron, well, he likes to level up. He likes souls even more.
He does.
I mentioned he is a necromancer. However, each skeleton that he summons right now is going to require fate until I get leveled up. No, sorry, it's until I'm holding a soul.
Correct.
So for now, we're not going to be doing any summoning, but he's a decent, wizard of all kinds. So we're going to go ahead and start blasting. We don't currently have line of sight on Gloom because it's right behind this wall. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and, let's see, how do we want to do this? 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. It all ends up the same. I'd like to be adjacent to Lug Drug, but I'm also a little afraid of Fazil. So I think we're going to go, we're just going to move straight through to here. And where's your scary shooty man?
You afraid of Zimmy G?
Zimmy G hits really hard. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, actually. I'd rather be closer to Fazil and then not generally visible from Zimgurgak. We do have these tiles in the middle that are smoke. Basically, we cannot see through these. So this is going to keep me safe for now. So we moved up, and then we're going to go ahead and charge my fireball. I'm going to shoot into Gloom, see if we can do it. So let me go ahead and grab the sheet. Now, this is, of course, not a melee attack. This is a magic attack. So I have my magic profile, my magic stat, which is going to be a big old 7.
Whoa.
7.
Okay.
Gloom's agility.
Still 4.
And I'm shooting into combat.
-1.
So 2 dice. It's good stuff.
It's an interesting trade-off in this game between
Yes.
melee and ranged because you can't charge when you're ranged.
Right.
So you don't get the charge bonuses,
Exactly.
but you do get the safety of range.
Safety is big.
So
it's
that's
a very scary
cool
little
trade-off.
game. So here we go. We're going to roll 2 dice. Let's go. Hey-oh. Okay, so it's a hit and a maneuver. I don't think we have any fancy maneuvers. One hit is going to give us a glance for 2 damage.
Down to 2.
And just double checking. No, we're good. So down to 2. Okay. We're going to, with our final action, we also could maneuver. Do you want to maneuver anywhere?
Yeah, so when you maneuver from a ranged attack, you can only move yourself.
Yep.
You can't move the person you're attacking.
You can like be bobbing and weaving.
Unless you have a rule that says you can't, because
I
there's
like it.
characters that do that.
Right? I don't think we're going to do anything just yet. Okay. We're going to go ahead and charge up our fireball again. Shoot it. This is the sorry, it's not a fireball. It's a necrotic blast.
Oh.
We're shooting dead energy at you.
Gross.
So here we go. 2 dice again. I just need 1 hit to kill Gloom.
got it.
There it is. So we'll go ahead and do 2 damage to Gloom, killing him
Yeah.
and leveling us up.
Yeah, a lot of things are going to happen here.
Yeah.
Zeron's going to level up to 2.
Zeron!
Oh.
And at level 2, I gain a new ability, Bone Shards. It's an innate ability. Basically, when I summon my skeletons, they can explode. So they gain Explode 2, which means they explode and they do 2 damage to everyone around them. And also, if Zeron dies, they will automatically explode.
Right.
So it's going to be cute.
You also
Yep.
gain a fate.
I do enjoy Fate, so
Your
we're having
fate's
2
gonna go up
Fate
to
total.
2.
Boom,
Going
boom.
up to 2. Cool.
When Zeron levels up, I think he gains a maximum health. So you're going to go up a health.
Yep, absolutely.
And because you killed a monster, you may purchase from the shop right now for free without an action, just spending your fate.
It costs a Fate. And it always costs a Fate?
It costs whatever you're purchasing.
Yeah. Okay, sounds good.
There are cool items that cost 2 fate. We're just
torn.
playing with the most basic items
Yeah.
that give +1 to your 4 most basic stats, which
melee,
are melee,
okay.
ranged, magic, and agility.
Exactly. I'm so torn because I really want to buy one
Oh,
of these.
no fate or purchase for killing at range.
Yeah.
What? That's a thing?
No fate or purchase?
Wow, you're getting... Dude, Chad is coming in from the top rope.
All right, who's responsible for this?
This would be Mulga, SC2.
Mulga. Chris, you and
But
your follow
Lugdrug
wishes.
can harvest and buy. So Lugdrug
Oh,
gets the fate and can buy something.
I'm kind of into this.
Okay.
actually.
Wow. Where?
What do I want? I'm not going to do range, obviously.
Okay.
Agi is cool to just make him tougher. I'm not going to do magic, obviously. The melee is cute, but yeah, I'm into it. We're going to buy the boots of agility to kind of show the mechanics. So it's going to spend 1 fate, and it's going to give him +1 agility.
Do those boots have the fur?
Yeah, the boots. These are the ones
Boots
with
with
the
fur?
fur. Yeah. They hit the floor. Cool. And then last of all, I do have a maneuver available to Zeron.
You do?
We're going to use it to just throw ourselves into the arms of Lugdrug because we're going to get some protective bonuses, which we'll go over later on. Beautiful. And I just want to confirm the health. Yeah, we get 1 more health, Lindsay, so we should be at 15 for Zeron.
There you go.
15, excellent.
Cool. That was good.
Okay.
Passing him over to Bridjar, a.k.a. Tomas' team.
Okay. Now, there are a lot of objectives on this board.
Yeah.
One of them was Gloom. Exactly. Stolen from me. Another is this here shrine in the corner here.
Yeah.
The person who holds the shrine by having more models at the end of the round will get D3 fate at the start of the next round.
Absolutely.
It's worth mentioning there are different map layouts.
Yeah, definitely.
And the shrines can do different things. There's different ways to play this game. But in the mission we're playing, this is worth D3 fate. Undead cannot contest
Yes.
shrines, which is a pain in my butt.
It is indeed.
Which
choose
means
them.
Sky is the only person who can collect souls or contest shrines for me.
You're weirdo.
You're a weirdo. Look,
I love you for that.
look, Tomas is the coolest. Okay?
He's very cool.
Just you wait till Thursday.
oh, just
Tomas,
you wait.
He's gonna Statue of Liberty and get up out of his chair.
Oh,
He's gonna walk around like
I'm
in
into
Ghostbusters 2.
Yeah. Oh shoot. Can I do a thing real quick?
Yeah. what-
Speaking of Ghostbusters 2. I got so caught up in leveling and maneuvering.
Yeah.
I do want to do something that doesn't require any actions.
Yeah.
Zeron can place a shadow orb.
Oh, Shadow Orb.
So my team is all about shadow orbs, even more so once we get to Thursday. But these are orbs that I place, and then some of my characters can teleport them to them and use them. If Bridger stands on them, they go away. I get a maximum of 3, which I've played myself before.
Don't get messed up by that.
So I am just gonna put one. You went first,
I went first, yeah.
which means
I will continue to go first.
right. So putting it here, for example, would be interesting if I knew I was gonna go first. Oh, but I could still do. Can Rakir teleport at level 1?
Has he learned that
I forget.
ability?
He can place immediately. He can shadow step immediately. Oh, that's a spicy meatball. Okay, we'll place the shadow orb there. Sorry, back to that. I just totally forgot. And again, the reason we can do that, it doesn't require an action point or fate. We just do it.
Yeah. Okay. So
Sky
Sky's the
can-
only person who can stand on shrines
Yeah.
or collect souls. He's a core, he's a central piece of this faction
Yeah.
in that he's alive.
Turns out, the only qualification you need to be a follower of Thomas is to have a pulse.
Tomas is hiring, actually. If you would like to join, we'll take your pulse.
Kragnar is also hiring, by the way. And we get to stand up. We get to fly. We get to
You
teleport.
do get to. I'm so jealous of your ability to fly.
Yeah, flying's pretty cool.
Okay, I am going to go with Sky because I'm a little nervous about Fazil getting stabbed.
Yeah. Yep.
And getting stabbed again. And then getting stabbed a third time.
Yeah.
So I'll go with Sky, and he will first move. You can move through your own effigy, no problem.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. He does have dash. And he also has Pathfinder, which means I won't take a movement penalty for going through the smoke. Because he knows, he's an elf. He knows the way.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna charge
Oh,
Lugdrug.
sounds good. There has been a patch update for Undead.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh.
a patch in that they're better? Tell me they're better.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
here it is. Here it is.
Wall
Okay,
of
okay.
text.
I'll read this for you.
Yeah.
When a soulless model controls a shrine, the enemy warband loses 1 fate from their fate pool. This is cumulative if soulless models control multiple shrines.
Oh my gosh.
This
Okay.
occurs at the end of the fate generation step, i.e. step 3.
Right.
In the communion phase. However, it happens prior to the opportunity for your opponent to damage one of their models to generate a single fate. When a soulless model controls a shrine, the enemy warband loses 1 fate from their fate pool. This is cumulative if soulless models.
That's very interesting
Oh,
to
okay.
to think about.
I like it. Got
I'm
the-
gonna unfate you.
So come at me, Zimgagrak.
Yeah. So here, resuming Sky, he's gonna charge.
Oh.
He's charging.
Bring it on.
And then Sebastian Sunny is saying smoke never gives a move penalty.
It's forest and
It's
treacherous.
forest. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
yes.
Appreciate it, Simon. Or no, not Simon. Who's that from?
That
This
is
is from
Sebastian.
Sebastian.
Sebastian, different
Yes,
S name.
yes,
Thanks,
yes.
Sebastian. And by the way, thank you everyone so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. It's lovely seeing all of these beautiful faces. If you haven't followed us on Twitch yet, definitely check it out, follow, and if you have a Prime subscription, costs you absolutely nothing.
That's true.
To subscribe, and we would appreciate it. Lets us do these kinds of games, do more of these shows. Thanks for joining us.
All right.
Charging me, huh?
So my melee is 6 on Sky.
Cool.
And I charged, puts it to 8.
Now I have the boots of agility, which means I can do fancy dance.
With the fur?
boots with the fur, agility 5.
Okay.
So I can subtract 5 dice.
Oh,
He's a dodgy boy.
you're almost as agile as me now.
dodgy.
All right. So I'll get 3 dice with my bow staff.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Ooh, you got options here.
Very interesting.
You have literally one of each: a maneuver, a hit, and a J.
I
which is
love
both.
it. This is
Fantastic.
I would describe as most excellent.
Yeah.
I can now show off our first maneuver. That's not just a generic like
Right.
sliding around.
Hey.
I'm gonna give you a spirit strike.
What? That doesn't sound good.
You've been stricken.
I don't like that.
So I will stun. Oh, I didn't get stuns out. Hold on. Please hold.
Stun.
Please hold. There are one of my favorite parts of this game is that there are models for all of the
They're beautiful.
status effects and like conditions and everything in this game. We hope to have them ready for Thursday.
Yeah, totally. They're amazing. They're like,
In the meantime,
imagine like almost animated kind of UIs and things that you might see in like a digital game, but they've been brought to life as actual models.
models,
And they're
yeah.
amazing. Like the stun one is like this face. It's like almost Greco-Roman sculpture of a face getting like smushed like this as it's getting punched. It's so good.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put a stun counter on Lugdrug.
so that's my spirit strike. I can also heal myself for 2, but I'm at full, so
I mean, you know,
we're good.
Zum.
That's my spirit strike. I also got a solid hit for 3,
Yep.
which you will reduce to 1.
Oh.
Lugdrug takes 1 more damage.
Lugdrug. Oh, here it is. It's like I lost my. Yeah, so down to 9. Get another energy token. Beautiful.
You have so much energy, you don't even know what to do with it.
I'm gonna burn it. I'm gonna burn it all.
Now that stun just means you have 1 less action point on your next go.
Yeah.
That's Sky. It's back to you.
Cool. I just have one champion left, which is Arakir, my main man. You made this actually very debatable, right? Because I could Shadow Orb, Shadow Step, chink chink, and then go fight Fazil. But you have sort of reactive stuff you can do with Sky, right?
I do. Yes, I can. I can diversion.
Diversion.
I can essentially move the damage to myself.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
You know, as a dodgy elf man.
Dodgy elf man. I'm gonna do it.
He's doing it.
I'm gonna do it. Let's do
doing
it.
it.
So we have Rakir. We have 3 action points. We're gonna start with Shadow Step. Costs 1 AP, and basically you can teleport from any Shadow Orb effigy to any other Shadow Orb or effigy. If you're teleporting from a Shadow Orb, it will destroy it. Yeah.
You're so teleporty.
I guess this one doesn't destroy this one because it's adjacent.
It's only when you're going from that goes away.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting. Ooh, beautiful. So that's the Shadow Step. I then have 2 more action points,
You do?
which, shockingly, will be a move and a charge, or ability charge.
Okay.
Let's do this thing.
Okay.
Rakir, yeah! Sing, 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 sing. Shadow Step. Oh man. Any rogue players from WoW? This is what
Anybody?
this is about.
Anybody?
Let's do it. So we have, as we discussed earlier, actually we have Rakir's data sheet. We can pop that up.
We could look. We
Is,
could look right at Rakir.
His character sheet. So let's go ahead and pop that one up, Lindsay.
Oh, so we're
Rook
here.
here.
Yeah.
Good.
That.
So there we go. We're here. We've got a Mel. I miss Mel. Factor of 7. So I'm going to get 7 attack dice. We're going to subtract your agility.
Yes, my agility is 4.
Cool. And the redirect happens after this, right?
Yeah, I get to see
Pretty cool.
after you choose. Hold on. After damage, but before combat maneuvers,
Okay, cool.
I can rearrange the damage.
Ooh, beautiful. And then we get +2 because we charge, so 5 dice. Let's see what we can do with Rakir.
Ah!
Oh, weird. Okay, so this is a miss. This is okay.
Interesting mix.
It's just literally one of each. Okay. So, what this would be, just so you know everything that's available, is a solid because we have 2 hits for 3 damage, and then I can maneuver using these 2, which would place a poison counter.
Poisson.
Which of course I could then use to do a lot of damage with my another ability.
Okay,
Be
so
warned. Actually, the maneuver will be regardlessly separate from the damage.
yeah. There's been a diversion.
A diversion.
So after this 3 damage is dealt,
Yeah.
Sky jumps in the way. Says, "No! Get down, Mr. President!" Sky will take 3 damage,
Okay, sounds great.
so he's going to go down to 12.
Ooh, okay.
And Fazil
Yeah.
will take 3 damage and then heal 3 damage, putting him right back where he started.
Wackadoodle. Yeah. Yeah, it does the damage and then he heals it.
So Fazil stays the same, and Sky is going to go down
Beautiful.
to 12.
Okay.
And you're going to poison. You're going to give me a little
I'll poison Fazil.
Poisson.
Little sink. Now,
poison for those at home.
yeah, let's talk about poison.
Just on its own is -1 to all of your base stats except move and resilience.
good.
So that is agi, melee, magic, and range. You're -1 to like doing stuff.
doing stuff. Yeah, better not do it.
Poison.
You're having a tough time.
Been
honestly.
poisoned, yeah.
It's not nice. So that is all our action points. However, just like we did the Shadow Orb before, we can do other stuff. We're going to spend 1 fate point, a remaining fate point, on Toxin. Love Toxin. What this does is an adjacent enemy, Fazil, that is suffering poison, Fazil, takes 2d6 true damage. That true damage, you just take it.
You just take it.
Resistance doesn't factor in.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, nothing else factors in. It just happens. I don't think it can kill you. How many health are you at currently?
15.
15. But we can take a chunk. So let's see what we can do.
Spending his last fate here.
My last fate for Toxin. Hurrah! 4. It's a 4. Now, if I had another fate, I could reroll that dice.
Yes, it is worth noting the basic usage of fate is to reroll any die roll, including Rakir's super scary venom attack.
Well, look, that's pretty good. That's like a little bit better than a solid.
That's like an attack.
So it's going to be 4 to you.
Yeah, Fazil will take 4 damage down
Classic.
to 11. Fazil at 11.
Amazing. Thank you, everyone, so much for the subs. We greatly appreciate it. And thanks for joining us live here.
Yeah.
Twitch.
Yeah.
Look, that's going to be my final activation. You have one more.
Zimiji.
Zimiji. Good old Zimgigrak.
Yeah, so Fazil's going down to 11.
Okay.
And I really can't wait to take away the 1 fate that you're going to get next turn. That's
No.
going to be my favorite part.
I love Fate. I'm obsessed with it.
That's going to be my favorite part. This is going to be awesome.
No.
Because now you can't venom me.
No.
You can't. Sorry, Toxin.
Toxin.
This is going to be awesome. Oh. I'm basically throwing away a whole turn with Zimiji just to take away a fate. Just to be like, nah,
so
you
spiteful.
can't.
I love it.
You can't do that. 1, 2, 3. Does he have dash? No, because he's a slow lich
slow boy.
undead man. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I can. All right, here we go. Here we go.
All right, let's do it.
Here we go.
Break it down for us.
Wait. Oh, okay, so 1, 2, 3. That's a move. That's an advance. It's called advance.
It's in advance, yeah.
I'm gonna advance again.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Perfect.
He's a slow lich man. That's 2/3 of his turn. Now he's gonna shoot a frost bolt.
I don't like that.
So frosty.
I might even. Oh, I don't have cone of cold yet. Sorry, I'm so used to
Thank
cone of cold
goodness.
every turn.
No cone of cold for you today.
I was so ready though.
Yeah.
All right, so frostbolt. My magic is. Can you guess?
Ugh.
How high is his magic stat?
It's very high.
It's 8.
It's ridiculously
8.
high.
What is your agility on Zaron?
Zaron is pretty average. He's a 4.
4.
Nice,
Four.
nice.
And do you have any benefits against magic?
No, I don't have any other bonuses.
Okay.
I believe I always forget this. My ward is only in melee?
No, your ward is all the time.
All the time, okay.
You have 2 interrupts that you can use.
So Zeron is my ward, which means it's kind of a linking for the game. And if I'm adjacent to him, I can do 2 interrupts each turn.
Yeah.
One of them basically gives resistance to, effectively, sorry, I'll say it correctly, reduces damage by 2 to Zeron for that attack. The other one deflects the attack onto Lug Drug himself, which of course can reduce and gain energy and all that stuff. So I do this again after Bridger has rolled for his stuff.
Here we go.
Let's do it.
So I get my 4 dice.
Thanks for the sub.
With Zim Get Rock.
Dim Greg Rock! Oh!
Okay.
Hey.
Weird.
Ooh.
Weird mix. Okay, so I got a J. So this will be a glance
Okay.
of 2 damage. Either interrupt will negate that entirely. And a pair of maneuvers, which I will use.
Yeah.
So the redirect, I guess, does matter here, because I can
Yeah, what do you have?
maneuver. I have
available to you here.
Frostbite.
Ooh, that's scary.
So this costs 2 maneuver points, which I have 2 of.
Yep.
Enemy damaged by Frostbolt attack suffers freeze.
Ooh.
And if a J was rolled, the enemy and the enemy was damaged, which you won't be, they would take an extra true damage.
Oh, scary.
So it's just a freeze. Whoever you put this on is getting frozen up real good.
I will definitely redirect to Lug Drug.
Okay.
So that will give me, it will be 2 damage, which I reduce to 0.
Yes.
I will still get energy, however, because I was hit. And
got
you
this
can
cool
apply
freeze token.
So I'm frozen and I'm stunned.
Freeze does a few things. It is a very cool picture. It's a man in an ice crystal.
Yeah, checks out.
So freeze caps your move at 2, it caps your agility at 3, and it's -1 to your base attack damage.
Pretty good. And it's going to last until my next activation,
So it's over, yeah.
which will, of course, inform when we want to activate characters. I think that, for me, that's one of my favorite parts about this game is when do you want to keep certain effects until your activation, when do you want to get rid of them, and it really makes the ordering of the activations matter a lot. It's very fun.
The buffs and debuffs in this game are so cool. Like, my favorite part of just skirmish games in general is choosing the order of activation.
Yeah.
And they found a way to take it to the max here of like, there's even more decisions on when do you want the buffs and debuffs to expire.
Absolutely.
In any case, that's the end of the first round.
We did it.
We
Congrats,
did it.
everybody. Celebration in chat. Can we get some emojis to celebrate the end of the first turn?
What emoji? Pick an emoji, Adrian.
Ooh, well, Lindsay's doing Dadrian Red Eyes.
Lindsay has chosen Dadrian. So Dadrian it is.
We did it. Hopefully you're joining. Again, let us know if you have any questions. Again, this video is going to be reposted on YouTube.
Yeah.
And if you comment down below, you're going to be eligible for receiving a free starter box of Judgment, which is a full 5v5.
So there's no 5v5 mat.
That's true.
Just a quick correction.
It's mostly a full.
You get this 3v3 mat.
Yeah.
You get 10 heroes, 2 monsters. You get all the dice and the cards.
Yep.
The only thing you would be missing for a 5v5 is
mat.
the 5v5 mat,
Absolutely.
which you can get creaturecaster.com.
Check it out.
Just to be clear,
Yes.
when you comment, people are commenting on the YouTube,
YouTube,
video,
yes,
right?
comment
'cause I
on
don't think
YouTube.
you can, yeah.
Yeah.
We've had some
Like
questions.
chat is not going to count for that.
We don't know how to even do that in Twitch.
I love the red eyes though. This is
I know,
beautiful.
right? I want a screen full of red eyes, red shaking eyes.
Red shaking eyes.
Yes.
Yeah. For everyone not
It's a
familiar,
mood.
That's my dad.
That is your dad. Now, his eyes aren't always red.
Not always.
They're not. They don't
No.
necessarily look
Just
like
when
that.
he's very excited to be playing miniatures, which is always.
Okay, so we're ready to begin round 2.
Yeah, let's do it.
We sort of skipped over the communion phase in the first round. We kind of brushed past it, but we're going to go through the communion phase right now.
Okay.
This is intimidating at first glance.
Sure.
But it's actually very simple.
Yeah.
There's not a lot going on. There are a lot of simple things going on in the communion phase. So first, we start the communion phase. That's an important part.
Yeah.
Don't forget
you
that.
gotta do that.
Next, we will move unbound souls. There are none.
Perfect.
We will move monsters. There are none.
Perfect.
Wasn't that easy?
I like it.
Now we're going to generate fate. This is the second round of the game, so we each get our free fate. We get the
Yeah.
one free one.
So I will get one.
I'll go up to 2
Very nice.
because I didn't even spend my fate.
Look at you. You're rich with fate.
Rich with fate.
Yeah, I'm into it.
Then we generate fate from bound and banked souls. Well, we haven't done that yet.
No souls.
So each soul that we have is worth a fate. Now we do shrine fate. Well, I have an undead on a shrine. So I guess now you lose a fate.
I do! So I'm going to go down to 0. It's a big deal. I like this new
I
dimension.
like this new rule.
Right? Oof.
Before I just ignored shrines. Now I can be a bully by standing on shrines.
Changes everything. It gives them a reason to interact with a piece of terrain, which I like. It's always better.
Yeah.
Cool.
Now we will spawn souls and monsters. We have not yet spawned a soul on this board.
This is going to be a big money roll.
Yes. So the first spawn is random, and then it will alternate. These 2 green swirly pits are the soul pits. So
pits of souls.
Souls will spawn in these.
Okay.
I don't want to roll it. It's too scary.
So you're gonna
it's high tension.
I feel like you want the one that you
Well,
maybe. So we're gonna say this is a 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
This is a 4, 5, or 6.
Okay.
Let's see.
All right.
I'm hoping for low. You're hoping for high. Oh! Right in the middle of this melee, a soul is gonna spawn.
Put in a soul.
Bing. And again, Thursday we'll have some beautiful soul models.
Oh, there's.
It's gonna be cool.
That's actually a funny story. When I first saw the game, the soul models what hooked me.
Yeah.
There was a
You
lot
were
about the
like
game that I
this.
liked.
Yeah.
But the soul model was like, Simon, I need that.
Yeah.
I need this in my life.
They're incredible.
They're so cool.
Right.
Okay, so we spawn souls. Now we'll spawn monsters. Gloom only comes back on the second turn after they have died.
Yeah.
So not now.
Down.
Next turn, we're going to have Gloom come back on their monster pit. Resurrect dead heroes.
Nobody's died yet.
None of those.
Cool.
We have ended the communion phase. Zone. All right, now we're ready to activate.
Let's do this. So of course there is no back-to-back activation. Can't activate the same character twice.
Right.
This isn't a disclaimer. So because I had the last activation here, actually you had the last activation. You lied to me.
How did?
You lied to me.
Oh, you went first.
Yeah.
You went.
Technically I lied to you. I said,
I
Bridger,
believed you.
Bridger, you went first.
I listened to you. I was like, yeah, you did go. I did go first, right? You went first.
I played you like a fool.
So you go first again.
But I don't have fate to poison you. It would
Well,
be so perfect.
Yeah, that was all part of my dastardly scheme, Adrian.
Fiddlesticks. Okay, I wasn't
get
prepared. I don't. I have options.
Sim get
I'm
cracked.
not complaining about options. Get crack. Okay, so I get the first activation. Okay, so the soul. There's a soul on the ground in a well.
There is a
You're
soul
seeing-
in a well,
You know the scene of Hercules?
bottom of the sea.
That's how I imagine this, like all the souls floating around. They're like all sticky. Anyways,
I'm
yeah.
Hades.
You're Hades.
That's me. That's,
You kinda
that's
are.
Sim get cracked.
Oh my
He's
god, it really
Hades.
is. I love it. So in order to harvest the soul from either the ground or on top of the well, you have to perform a soul harvest.
Yeah.
We can once again take a look at our boy Rakir.
Yeah, let's take a look.
And we're gonna make fun of him because he's not good at this. You can see on the, right there, soul harvest 2.
2.
In order to perform a soul harvest, you roll 2 dice, you add your soul harvest ability, and you need the total to be a 12 or higher.
12.
So he's real bad.
He's not.
You need a 10 or 11 or a 12. on
He's
the
a
dice.
fighter, not a lover.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You fight souls?
It's the opposite. No, he's not a. He is
Oh
a fighter.
no, you love
he's
souls.
not a lover.
You just like, I love them so much. I
love
want to just slurp them up.
souls. But not
So that's soul harvest. That's how that works. And then you can get minuses if there's enemy characters next to you, and et cetera, et cetera. So that's soul harvesting. So I just kind of have that in my mind. There is one on the ground. There's so many dimensions.
It is
already.
also worth noting that my whole team
Yeah.
is arguably par or subpar at collecting souls. I'm here for battle.
Yeah. Totally.
My best is a 5 on Zimmy G. I don't even have a soul gazer.
You don't.
You have a soul gazer, Adrian.
Soul gazer is excellent in looking at souls. They can slurp them from a range. So I have so Zeron, for example, is Soul Gazer 2, I believe, which means he can. Oh no, it just says Soul Gazer.
Yeah, so it's range 2
Right. That's right.
on your soul gazing of your picking up souls on the ground.
So you don't have to be base to base.
It's like you have a big giant straw,
Yeah,
a big
yeah.
giant soul
Yeah, he's like,
straw. and just, yeah.
souls. So I think we're gonna do that actually. Oh wait, I can't stand on orbs, or can I?
You can stand on orbs. You cannot stand on souls.
Oh, I would never dream of it.
You good?
I never dream of it.
Don't. Don't dream of it.
Okay, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna go ahead and activate Zeron.
Yeah.
We're gonna step 1, and we're now gonna attempt to harvest this soul. We're in range 2, so 1, 2. We're gonna see if we can get it. Now he has a soul harvest of 6, which means I need a 6 on 2 dice.
Right, because there's a +1 from Rakir and a -1 from Fazil.
Oh, because they're next to the
soul.
soul itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see this. Looking for a 6.
Here it comes.
It's like a little bit better than 50%.
You got it.
Ah!
I believe in you. Oh.
Ouch.
And I don't have a fate to reroll it.
And it's a hard job picking up souls. It's 2 action points.
Full actions. That's literally his entire activation.
Whole turn.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Well, that's that.
Okay.
If you're just tuning in right now, we are playing Judgment Eternal Champions by Creature Caster. Yeah. That's going to be it for my exciting first activation.
Oh, you know what?
Huh?
That's a success.
Yes?
I'm soulless because I'm undead.
Oh, that's right.
Because I'm undead, I can't hold souls, contest shrines, or distract you from collecting souls. Because I'm not. We're in the spirit realm. I don't exist.
You have no interest in your gorillas.
So you successfully gathered that soul.
Yeah, slurped it on up. So we're going to take the soul. It's going to be on Xeron. I'm just going to put it on his sheet right here.
That's going to level him up to 3.
Level. Oh, he's yoked out his mind.
Wow.
And summoning his minions no longer costs fate, which is good because I don't have any.
That's important.
And then just briefly, so first of all, Lindsay, we're going to go up to 16 health on Xeron,
16? Okay.
being level 3.
Excellent.
And then we also have level 3, which activates Shadow Step. So for an action point
Oh.
later on, he can also teleport to and from orbs, to effigies, all that good stuff. You're seeing some of the synergy in this warband.
He's learned Rakir's ways.
Yeah.
Rakir taught him everything he knows.
Yeah, exactly.
Except all the magic
He
stuff.
was the senpai. Yeah.
All the magic stuff was not
He's
Rakir.
not really interested. He doesn't have the attitude for it.
He doesn't have the patience.
You can't stab magic.
Right, you can't stab magic.
Can't.
That's his biggest problem.
Cool. Thanks, chat. Appreciate it. With that, we're off to Bridger.
Okay, that's going to put Adrian up to 1 soul as well,
Oh.
which is important. This is a game of 4 souls.
Yes.
So,
Quarter of the way there.
golly,
Now keep in mind, if he kills me while I'm holding the soul, I lose the soul.
you lose it. Right. It's not banked. You can take your souls home
Yeah.
and put them under your bed, under your mattress,
Yep.
and save them for a rainy day. But you have to
never know.
get home to do that.
You have to reach, you have to spend an action, and you can bank it into your shrine.
So now my life goal, my whole mission,
Yeah.
is to kill Zeron.
Aw.
That's like,
Aw.
that's what we're here for now.
Sweet.
Creature caster saying effigy takes immediate damage now.
Right, yes.
Okay.
So
Right, exactly.
having a soul reduces the health. We're sort of abstracting. I don't think either of us intends to attack the effigy.
Not for this game.
We're essentially abstracting it down to if you have 4 souls in your possession,
Yep.
you win the game.
Yeah, but functionally, it's down to 12 out of 16 life.
Right.
Yeah.
I will activate
Oh, that's good.
Zimgigrak.
No, he's so scary.
He is. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Zimgigrak. It's a frightening man,
Yeah, for sure.
full of dark power.
I'm frightened.
I need to ruin you. I need to bring ruination upon
Oh
you.
my god.
And I have, I just like 4D chest myself.
Yeah?
Okay.
Yourself?
Yeah.
Well, hopefully me, but...
No, me. Mostly me.
okay.
I'm not going to go with
Yeah.
Zimgrak. Can I just call him Zimmy G? Simon, is that going to upset you if I just call him Zimmy G?
I think chat liked Zimmy G.
Zimmy G's a good name.
Yeah, it is a good one. Yeah.
What up, Zimmy G dog?
Zimgigrak is a
Zimgigrak.
great name,
Yeah.
but it's long. It's long for me.
Yeah, it's...
And it's long for this overlay.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
one more syllable than your name.
Right.
That's
And
as much
I
as
don't
you
even
can handle.
I don't even say my own name.
Your parents were like, this is all you can handle.
My name's too
2
long.
syllables.
It's too long.
Yeah.
All names should be 1 syllable.
Yeah.
Can we agree on that?
Well, yeah. As all 2 to 3 syllable people here, I don't know how qualified we are to
I like
speak
how
on
you
that.
started to take offense at the you.
John might agree, for example. Sure he will.
Okay, I am not going to go with Zimmy G because Zimmy G, one of his lesser known powers
Oh, okay.
is to swap places with people.
What? I literally forgot he could do that.
So we're going to hold on to him because if at the end of this turn, Sky is where Zimmy G currently is,
Yeah.
that's very good for me.
Absolutely.
Sky would be controlling a shrine, and as the only person who can hold souls, he would be next to the next soul spawn. So this is like...
Because the soul spawn, we randomly determine it, and then it alternates after
alternates.
that. So we know the next one's going to be here.
Yeah.
So that's I like that.
So we're going to hold Zimmy G till the end of the turn because he can do the cool telepuerto.
Absolutely. Duly noted.
Which means we're going to commence the Sky bonkening.
You going to bonk me with Sky? Little bow staff bonk.
Yeah.
BSB.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, it doesn't feel good. It's not his forte.
Right.
But we're going to do it.
Okay.
So we're going to start with Sky,
Yep.
which he has regeneration too.
Ooh.
I don't know if this is attributed to him being an elf or just being really down to earth. He's in touch with himself. He's going to heal too here.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Because he meditates a lot.
Sounds good.
He's in touch with his
He's
inner
like
spirit.
a Mistweaver monk, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think Tomas gives him the power. Tomas is all about being resolute and firm
Yeah.
and standing forever.
Yeah.
And
I'm
that's,
into it.
Sky's learning that from Tomas.
Well, he's about sitting down forever, but sorry. A little Tomas humor there.
Sky brings a stool with him everywhere, okay? So Sky's going to heal 2 at the start of his activation because he's regeneration 2. Mm-hmm. And then he will attack Zugdog.
Let's do it. Now, I am frozen still, so my agility is going to be reduced down to 3.
Down to 3.
I would keep in mind, this would be 5.
It would be
with the
5
boost
agility.
agi, so this
which
is a big deal.
Yeah. So I have 6 melee. I'll take away 3 for your frozen agi.
Real quick.
Get frozen.
Regeneration is in the communion phase, not in activation.
Well, then, it already happened.
Okay.
Good to know.
Okay,
Hey.
okay. Dang it.
We're learning a lot today.
Every time there's a ruling, I'm like, okay, is this going to be in my favor? So far, it's not, chat, so we need to work on that. We need to get a team on this.
Okay. So, yeah. So we have our 3 dice.
Yep, sounds good.
Really, I'm just looking for a maneuver here because I don't like attacking Lugdrug.
Yeah.
And I would like to sidestep and not attack
Checks out.
Lugdrug anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about
Sky?
numbers? How about pure damage?
Sky.
What? Wow.
Well, Sky's not very offensive. That's
Okay.
still just a crit of 4, which you reduce to 2 damage.
I'm down to 7.
You get another energy.
I have so much energy. I feel energized.
He should. Somebody's got to cut him off. There has to be a limit
Like,
here.
you need to stop.
That's unreasonable.
He is a binger. That's the thing. And when he activates, any energy that he doesn't spend is just lost anyways. So he is not like this is not a healthy habit. He's just binging everything.
I mean, how much coal can you fit in the furnace, Adrian? It's gonna blow up at some point.
That's true.
You can't use all that.
Yeah, that's how trains work.
I'm gonna bonk you again.
Bring it on.
Bonk the second.
The bonkening.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well-
you got to maneuver.
We take those.
Yikes.
You'll get another energy.
Yay! 7.
My 2 damage will be reduced to 0
Beautiful.
due to your 2 resilience.
Fantastic.
And then I can either Spirit Strike you from Spirit Halloween,
Yeah.
or I can move sideways. And I think I'm gonna move sideways
That sounds like a good.
because you're already stunned. I don't really want to further stun you.
Yeah, check
I'm gonna move on to the monster pit, the monster spawner,
Beautiful.
which means that when Gloom pops out soon,
Yeah.
she's gonna pop out adjacent to me.
Adjacent,
Yeah.
right. Okay. Okay.
Now I may bonk Rakir.
Oh, that's right. So he did not move. So this is the fabled triple fight activation.
Triple bonk.
Oh, let's go. So you can try to hit Rakir. I have an agi of
Yes.
quite high. No,
4.
just 4 actually.
So we start with 6.
Yep.
We take 4 away for your agi.
Big 2
We
dice.
put 1 in for Fazil. I'm ganging up on you.
Oh.
And then we take 1 out
So I'm ganging up on you.
for Love Drug distracting me.
You're distracted.
So 2 dice. I'm really just looking for a J here. The odds aren't amazing.
Never say never, Bridger.
Never
Come
say
on.
no.
Believe in yourself.
Believe
Double
in the me
J.
that believes in you.
Up.
Oh. All right. That's nothing.
There's nothing on those dice.
Now we're going to...
Zimmy G is catching on.
Believe it.
Yeah.
Emissary of Judgment just used it. So
Zimmy G,
I think it's a solid.
What's
It's going to be official soon.
Yeah, yeah.
It's going to be in the lore texts.
Oh, God. I hope not.
It's a really cool quote.
Yeah.
Very serious. Sounds awesome. And then it's attributed to Zimmy G.
It's like, hey, you like Frost? It'd be real cool if you did. Zimmy G. Watch out. Next edition of the book. Cool.
That is Sky. It's over to you.
Sounds great. So interesting. So we've done Zaron, we have Rakir, and we have Lugdrug. I have interesting things.
Yes.
Just what a
Yeah.
conceited thing to say.
Well.
I have very interesting things I can do. What's the range on your like healing intervention thingy?
2.
2.
Not far.
Not far. Okay. Okay. Fascinating. Just
Yeah.
looking. Because of course we have things like energy blast and energy thrust. Energy thrust I can use to push a character back. I spend a number of energy. up to 3 and push them back that many hexes.
Whoa.
Because of your maneuver, I don't know if this actually works. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it would actually.
It would
push
me,
you
right?
out of intervention range, which I like. So we're gonna try. We're gonna try to be aggressive. So we're gonna go with Lug Drug.
Yeah.
The question is, do we want to bonk you before we do that? I don't know how Simon feels about us using the word bonk so much, but
I mean, I have a bow staff, you have a hammer. I think bonking is the appropriate term.
It's absolutely the
a
appropriate.
little-
There's been no comment yet.
No
so-
comment on bonk. Okay.
No comment on
okay.
bonk. Yeah.
And
Keep in mind you're stunned.
so I have 1 less action,
Yeah.
and a -1 to my most stats. So, question.
Yes.
Shooting into combat.
Is at a -1 per ally that is adjacent to that enemy.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right. So first we're going to use our energy thrust. I'm going to remove 3 energy counters, which is the most I can remove.
Yeah.
To push Sky
Poosh.
3 hexes away.
Whoa!
She was just like shot because it actually shoots out of a shield, I believe. That's the furnace. Then we're going to go ahead and burn some more energy.
Energy
So
going
each
everywhere.
ability can only be done once per turn.
Right.
We're going to use Energy Blast. We're going to remove X energy counters. I just need to remove 2. Doesn't really matter. Target enemy model within X.
Yeah.
2 hexes. Takes a true damage and suffers burn. Now let me tell you, there's one thing undead
Hate burn.
hate.
I hate burn.
It's burn.
It's the worst.
So we're going to burn that. We're going to take 1 true damage.
Okay.
So no resistance.
This is on Fazil.
Fazil.
He's gonna lose a
famously
life.
Undead.
Give you all the
And you're
evil.
now on fire.
I'm on fire.
I'm into it. So that is no action points, actually. We have 2 left. And I'm tempted to heal because I'm actually down to 7.
Is that it?
Oh, does it take a fate to heal?
It does. It's an action and a fate to heal.
Fiddlesticks. I don't love that. I think we're just going to shoot Fazil then. I can't think of anything more compelling right now. We could charge, but then we're going to leave Zimgigrak, and we want to be able to intervene from. Sorry, we want to be able to protect Xeron from Zimgigrak.
yeah.
So we're just going to stay, and we're just going to try to blast you, because he's got a cool blast cannon. So let's do that. So we have a range characteristic of 5.
Yes.
And your agility is
4.
So we're down to 1, and we would subtract 1
For combat, but you always get at least 1 die when you're attacking.
Perfect. I love it. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Oh, it's a maneuver.
Which you can move yourself.
Myself.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it. And we're going to do that again. Let's go.
Here it comes.
Just making sure I'm not doing anything silly here. No, I think that's it. Let's go. Huh.
Ha!
Oh, very nice. So that's going to be 1 hit, which is a glance.
A glance.
For 2 damage.
2 damage.
Yeah.
Fazil is going to go down to
2 less. 9.
I shouldn't be at 11
No?
because I untook.
You untook
When you hit Fazil
for 4, true, and then another true.
4
So 5.
true.
Yeah.
Oh, for the point, you're right. You're
Poison.
right. I'm a 9. No, you're right.
Yeah.
Fazil
Fazil
goes
going
to
down
9.
to 9? Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. There we go.
You look. This burn is going to be obnoxious.
Burn is. You want to talk about burn?
Yeah. So burn. First of all, undead really don't like burn.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
hate it,
They hate
famously.
Famously.
Undead and trolls both hate fire.
For a number of reasons. Burn says you can't heal. Period. And at the end of your activation, you take 3 damage. Unless you're undead, then you take 4 damage. What's that about?
Brutal.
Wait,
Right?
just because I'm already dead, you're going to kill me more?
Yeah.
That's no
Bring it to
fairsies.
the ground. Fire!
I hate it. We are going to go with Fazil.
Shocking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do it.
I really don't like being on fire. It's a problem for me.
It is.
So I'm going to spend a fate to cleanse your burn. Get out of here. He puts himself out.
Oh,
I'm already dead.
I get rid of my stun and my freeze
Yeah. And your energy.
and my energy.
Yeah,
Be
all
gone.
of it. Get out of here. Now, we may unleash the power
Unleash hell.
of Fazil,
Bring it on.
the Almighty. That's what I'm going to call him now.
Oh, wow.
He has leech because he's undead.
Oh, no.
Undead naturally
Yes.
leech the life of their foes.
Yep.
which is part of why they hate burn. Leech says for every action point that you spend, gain this much health. Undead have Leech 1. So when I spend my 3 action points attacking you, I'm going to heal for 3.
Pretty fantastic.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, I'm into it.
So I will attack Mr. Rakir.
Bring it on.
I start with 7 dice.
Yep.
You have an agi of 4.
Correct.
I get 3 dice.
Ooh-wee.
That's it.
Let's see what you got.
Yeah.
Bruh.
1 J for you, sir.
Give me the J. That's 2 Damagios.
That would be 2 damage. Yeah. Oh, I'm poisoned. Sorry.
Oh, shoot.
I only get 2 dice.
You can just reroll it.
Yeah. I only get 2 dice.
Yeah, let's do it. Boom, boom, boom.
It's gone.
Hip, hip, hip.
Oh, man, we can't drop these dice.
No, we'll be gone forever. Ooh, a J in the maneuver.
That's bad. Now I feel bad. Now I feel
We
weak.
can just take the J if you want.
Yeah, we'll just take the J.
Okay, sorry.
We'll just take the J.
Take
That
the
was
J.
weird. Okay, so that's not enough for me to do any cool maneuvers, but you'll take 2 damage.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just take it, I think.
And
so Rakir is going to go down to 13.
13.
13.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I, with this maneuver, could do a little move, I could move me, I could move you.
Yeah. Do a little dance.
You've built this solid defensive formation.
Yes. We call
Around
it the
Zeron.
Fortress of Solidarity.
But that's my thing. You can't take my thing. Sitting in chairs is all I do.
All 3 of them just like whip out some like foldable chairs and they're like,
No! You can't have chairs! I have chairs!
Poor Tomas, he gets a bad rep. He really does.
He gets a great rep, okay? You ever try to get him out of the chair? It's impossible.
It is.
I gotta push you and then charge.
Yeah, I think that's interesting, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna push Rakir to the side.
Yep.
And then I'll spend my last 2 action points charging!
Charge!
So overall, I'm gonna heal 3 here up to 12, because I'm spending all 3 action points doing combat things.
Oh,
Dude, look at my horse.
nice.
I'm up on a cool
Ooh,
pedestal.
are you charging me there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I don't want to be in the middle of all your friends.
Ah, so smart. I thought you were going to go for Zeron.
No,
Clever.
that's scary.
No, this is going to hurt. I like it.
I hope it hurts.
Yeah?
Let's do the math. I start with 7, because that's my melee.
Totally.
You have an agility of 4.
Yep.
Because that's your agility.
Absolutely.
I charge, that's plus 2. I'm on a horse while charging, that's plus 1 again.
Oh. Amazing.
There we go.
This is a lot of attacks. This is what Fazil wants to do. He wants to charge. Let's see what you can do. Bring it.
Okay. I don't know what to think of that.
I know. I do. I know what to think.
Yeah?
It's not good.
No, it looks, I did it again. I rolled too many dice, but we're keeping it. We're keeping it.
It's pretty bad.
I did it again. It's bad. We're keeping it.
Ah, so you miss
poisoned.
it bad.
Okay. I can afflict you. I can decapitate you.
Sounds permanent.
Well, you would think so, but it's
Doesn't always take.
Some people don't need their head, you know. Some people.
Simon says no decapitation.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, Simon.
What? Why not?
Ruling in favor of
But I
Connor.
rolled. I got enough things. Simon. Why can't I decapitate?
It says uppy,
I need
a
a
J,
Yeah, and a
and
fate.
fate.
I have all 3 of those things.
I don't know.
Simon. Okay, so without spending any fate, I could deal 3 damage.
You need 2 J's for decapitation.
Did they FAQ it?
You put my poison in the box. Okay. All right. No decapitation.
Errata, yeah.
I don't read errata.
Yeah, we don't.
I don't know how to read.
Up on the FAQs.
Can't read.
We're just trying. Yes. So he was too powerful.
Okay.
Aha!
He was too good.
He was really
It was
good.
too good. What can
Yeah.
I say? So that means I will afflict you with either curse or poison. We know what poison does. We've
Yeah.
talked about that a little
Absolutely.
bit. Curse says no souls for you. You effectively become soulless.
What?
Yeah, that's what curse does. It's a temporary soulless.
So, there's drama in chat.
Uh-oh.
So Simon was wrong.
Double
Oh
errata.
no!
Yes,
They counter
Sunny
errata.
is right.
Oh!
That which is
They nerfed him and then they unnerfed him.
yes.
Drama.
Yes.
No, he's too strong, chat. Nerf Fazil.
How much health do you have?
I have 13. You hit me once.
Yeah, but
With like a staff
yeah,
or
but
something.
I want you to die.
Yeah, I know.
So
I get that a lot.
decapitation essentially doubles the damage of the attack. So the 3 would become 6. I don't think it's worth all my fate. I think I'm just going to poison you.
Yeah.
To be annoying.
I got a poisson.
Yeah, so you'll take
poison.
3 damage on Rakir.
Down to 9.
And you've been poisoned. And
I'm the one that poisoned.
you keep in mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think about that.
Man, I'm really missing that fate.
Think about what you've done.
Right about now.
You're poisoned.
This is so interesting.
Well, you're going to get 1 fate next turn, because you have a soul.
Yeah, that's true. And then you're gonna.
But if I just stand on this shrine, you're going to lose.
Yeah, I hate this. All right, cool. So is that Physio?
That is Fazil, he's done.
That was great. That was very, very
poison
interesting.
goes away.
So I'm left with just Rakir.
Yeah.
Just Rakir.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
What do we want to do? So I am adjacent to a Shadow Orb, so we could Shadow Step back to the effigy.
Good.
And then we could do a charge. Frankly, if we go here, 1, 2, 3, 4, I could contest it. Because it's a charge.
1, 2. Yes, you could swallow him like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like that.
Like so. I'm a little nervous about you shooting me. Oh, you can't magic in combat, huh?
Correct.
So that would be good. It would cost you action. It could help keep Zeron alive. And then you've not activated everyone.
I have just Zimmy G left.
Yeah. And how much health do you have on Fazil? 9? No, you healed.
12. He's up to
He
12.
healed back up. I think I'm
heal
gonna
back?
try it. We're gonna zippity zap Mr. Rakir. But before we do that, I'm learning. We're gonna place a Shadow Orb. He's gonna smoke bomb and then pocket sand you. Pocket sand. So we're gonna place an orb here.
Yeah.
It's kind of out of the way. I know Bridger probably doesn't want to move that direction, so we'll place it. And we're gonna spend our first action point. Oh, I'm poisoned? So I lose an action?
Poison's not losing action. It's
Okay,
just
good.
-1 to all your cool stats.
That's stun. So we're gonna teleport. Now before we forget, I'm gonna remove this Shadow Orb because we've used it up. We've burninated it. We're gonna teleport to our effigy.
Always doing cool stuff.
Surprise, surprise. And then we're gonna charge. So we're gonna slalom. Is this slalom?
This is slalom.
It's like a right, left, right, left, right. So we go boom, 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 boom.
Just like that.
Beautiful.
There you are.
And we get 1 attack into Zimmy G, our boy.
Zimmy G.
All right, let's see what we can do. So, to recap,
Yeah.
we've got Rakir
Yeah.
with 7 melee dice. Your agility is,
4,
so we subtract 4,
and you're poisoned. Subtract 1.
and we add 2 because of the charge.
There you go.
Hey!
There it is.
All right, let's see what we can do. Come on, big money Rakir. Yeah, medium money. So we've got a hit and a J,
Yeah.
and so that is going to be a solid, which is 3 Demagios.
Okay.
And then we have a maneuver option. In case you're curious, I cannot poison you because I need 2 maneuvers.
Well, I can't. I have no responses.
Perfect.
I'll take the 3 damage.
You take the 3,
Down to 11 on Zimmy G.
and I'm going to say, toss. I'm going to throw you sideways.
Throw me that way.
Keep you in base to base with me, but get you off of the precious shrine.
Yeah.
Feels clever.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
That's it for me.
Your poison goes away
Yes.
because your turn is done.
Be gone. I'm the one that poisons.
No, I'm the one.
Yeah.
No,
We can poison together.
No, I get the chair. No, I want the chair.
I'm going to sit down.
Just look. When we're streaming, all I want to do is just sit down.
That's what look, this is nice. This is sitting
nice.
down.
We're
This is a sitting down stream. This is like get together
Yeah.
with your friend and like really get intimate with the board, the beautiful models.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, beautiful models.
Yeah.
This video is going to be cross-posted on the YouTubes, of course.
Check it out.
And if you comment on the YouTube version of this video, you're going to be eligible for a raffle of this starter box
course
set.
that.
Comes with 5 characters for each side. Comes with the shrines. It's not Tomas. It is the Angel God. Who I'm
Yes.
blanking on. And it comes with the starter terrain, which is cool. It's like a spooky forest and the monsters. So definitely check that out. And subscribe if you haven't already.
Check it out. Okay. All I have left is Zimgagrak. I can't magic you in combat, and I'm too far away to switch for a number of reasons. My dastardly plan,
Yeah.
I foiled it myself,
Oh, that was one.
and then you double foiled it.
Right, it's because of the blast.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So
Interesting.
we're gonna have our first parting blow of this game.
Oh, okay.
Because we're going to go our separate ways here.
I'll give you a memory you'll always remember. The dagger in the back.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Not like this. This is a bad pairing here. It's a bad wine pairing.
I was hoping.
These two.
Yeah.
They don't belong together.
We're gonna dance.
No.
Rakira's kind of souring the whole experience. The taste.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not a good.
I had a nice cheese platter.
Yeah.
With Zimgugrak. And you thought soy sauce would be good on this cheese platter. You just poured soy sauce on my cheese platter.
No, I probably wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
No, it's not. It's not good.
Ew.
I'm pretty open-minded, but. I don't know. Chat, let us know. Soy sauce with cheese?
Ista. Ista is the angel god.
Ista.
Which I actually really like the effigy for Ista.
Yeah, it looks beautiful. It's really cool.
I.
We can actually grab it later on because we have that.
Oh, we do. I'm gonna leave. 1, 2,
Just gonna walk away.
3.
Oh, he's staying by the shrine.
I'm staying by the shrine.
So parting blows.
Yeah.
It's kind of an attack of opportunity system. I'm gonna get a free attack against you.
You are.
I lose 1 dice.
You, I think, gain a die.
Oh, even better. I cannot do maneuvers during this, but it's an opportunity to attack.
Yeah, it's just damage, and I think you gain a die, and you're not poisoned now,
Amazing.
which is another bonus.
2, 4, 6, 7 plus the 1. We'll just double check.
Ugh, I have the book. I'm in control. Still can't contest as undead. Oh, so there's no reason for me to stand here. You're still gonna parting blows me. Hold on.
Yep. You might want to move somewhere else.
I'll move somewhere else.
Yeah.
Parting blow. You +1. Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Perfect. So I'm gonna have 8 dice. We're gonna subtract 4. Oh, sorry.
Go for it.
No, you're good.
You're good.
No, you're good.
No, you're fine.
No, you're good.
Everyone's fine.
You're good.
Lindsay, you're doing a great job, by the way. Thanks for being here.
Oh yeah, it's fun.
We're gonna subtract 4 for your agility. Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, he's 4. He's a dodgy little.
Average.
Yeah. So here we go. We got 4 attack dice with Rakir. Kshink, parting blow. It's okay. So we got 2 hits, which is going to be a solid for 3 damage.
3 damage.
Yeah.
He's gonna take another 3 down to I think 8.
Okay.
Zimmy G is in danger.
Danger.
Yeah, he's gonna go down to 8.
Down to 8.
He's not happy.
Ow! Wow. Yeah.
Too much salt with the soy sauce. Okay.
Yeah.
So the salt's the problem.
Yeah. I started a poll so we can all know.
Yeah.
Soy sauce with cheese. The options being, yes please.
Yeah.
Ew.
Some people.
I'll try it. And then, ew no.
How?
So
why-
far-
who's voting for yes? Soy sauce on
Yes.
It's
cheese
no
platter?
one's saying, I'll try it, which I thought that was gonna be the winner.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
I'll try it. But yeah, surprisingly, someone said yes please.
It's like Vegemite. Like you love it or you hate it.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
There's no middle ground.
Yeah, I can see a Vegemite angle here.
Yeah,
In that it's inedible and you shouldn't be doing it.
Oh, wow. I
see the
am
angle.
shocked. Like I have of the food things we talked about in this studio, this is not the most offensive.
No,
I don't know.
no,
it's pretty
not.
offensive to me.
Yeah.
Like,
And I'm talking about ones that have like legitimately been proposed.
Well,
Like you tried to make this a clearly wrong option.
We had to actually eat Vegemite at Liam's, and it was bad.
That was Marmite.
Oh, well, okay. Sorry.
Definitely very much the same.
Some gross yeast thing.
Because you love it or you hate it. Some people will die for Vegemite or Marmite. They will die for it.
Have they had real food though?
No. This is the British.
Is that the problem? They've never had food? Okay.
It's better than boiled cabbage, right? It makes you at least feel something.
I would rather feel nothing. Look,
Yeah?
we're on food now. There's
We're
no
on food,
going
yeah.
back.
Well, 1 second.
I have been doing Blue Apron again to
Okay.
try to cook.
Yeah.
And most recently, there was a bok choy rice and shrimp dish. The way that they tell you to prepare the bok choy is essentially boil it into nothingness.
Yes. Yeah, that's what
yeah,
you did.
yeah.
I would still rather have that. It's not good. I'd rather have that
Yeah.
than Vegemite. Because no experience is better than an unpleasant experience.
Well, look, Bridger, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Maybe you'll like it.
I had it.
This
and it
one was a miss.
awful.
But maybe soy sauce with
soy
cheese
sauce
is
on
different.
cheese platter. Okay.
Maybe, I'm just saying. We can make it happen.
Well, should we though?
I don't know.
Should
You know,
we?
someone brought up sushi.
Yeah. So,
Cream cheese, like they put cream cheese in sushi,
Yeah, yeah.
and you dip that sushi in.
But there's rice
Soy
to
sauce.
dilute. There's rice to bring it back down to earth.
No, because as you like, rice is like the bok choy. It's completely neutral, so it's not like it's not changing the situation.
But it's like bread to soak it up.
So, But now we're getting, so now we're somewhere we can actually work with it.
Yeah.
Because now you're just negotiating the quantity. You're thinking about ingredients and proportions.
Oh, you know what?
We're engaged.
Maybe 1 drop of soy sauce.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe there is an amount that's acceptable.
It's one flavor to add to the many flavors
Exactly.
of this meal.
Yeah.
Part of the flavor profile.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right, I'm coming around.
Glad we resolved that.
Excellent.
I think I'm coming around.
What were we doing? Zim good ground.
So that was 1 move.
Yeah.
Zaron has an amount of health.
He's full health, which is
Jeepers.
16.
That's too many.
He's a big lad.
Well, let's start chipping away at that.
Yeah, makes sense.
We will first summon an ice storm. This is going to cost me my last fate.
Okay. Okay.
Goodbye, fate.
Okay.
Oh, and I'm not getting another one next turn.
Yes.
We're in the territory of danger now. What this does is D3 plus 1 enemies within 3 hexes. I'll roll it, but it's always at least the amount I need because I just need 2.
Yep, you're looking for these 2 here.
I did it.
Perfect.
I rolled a 1.
Beautiful.
So Lugdrug and Zeron are both going to take 3 true damage, and they are frozen. So I'll give you these little freezies here.
Jesus. So
some
Lugdrug
ice
down
pops.
to 4. My resistance cannot stop true damage.
Yeah.
And Zeron is down to 13.
Ooh.
Finally took damage. Could I use your D12 since you're not using them? Thank you.
I hate D12s.
D12's the best. All right. Hurtful, and then we're getting frozen.
Little freezies.
Beautiful.
Little ice pops for you.
And that nowhere in there was a basic attack, correct?
No. Perfect. We don't do that around these parts.
Yeah, apparently not.
Okay, now I can attack Zeron, but you'll just put it on Lugdrug.
Yep.
I can attack Lugdrug, but I really don't want to.
Nope.
Or I can attack Rakir.
Yep.
I choose that option.
No.
I will attack Rakir.
No.
My magic, as previously discussed, is 8, which is so many dice.
So many. I have an Agi of 4. I have a Cloak of Darkness.
Yeah.
But only works against range attacks.
Yeah, we don't.
This is magic.
We've never even thought about ranged
You
attacks.
don't listen to physics. You don't even know how physics work. You're like Bugs Bunny.
I could try throwing something, but it's just going to fall right out of my hand.
That's true. So instead, this is like a frosty spear. What is it called technically?
It's a frost bolt.
A frosty spear. Cool.
So here we go.
Into Rakir.
Into Rakir. Beep, beep. Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
Okay.
I'm into it.
It's fine. So we have a pair of damage. That's a solid for 3.
Beautiful.
So 3 damage on Rakir,
Down to 6 health on Rakir.
and not enough to frostbite you.
Whoa.
Thank goodness. I am frightened.
That will conclude the round.
Oh, that was very, very eventful. Cool.
Yeah, a lot happened.
With that, congrats everybody. We did round 2.
Oh.
If you haven't already subscribed, we would much appreciate the love and the support. It's lovely seeing everyone in here. Let us know. Are you Team Tomas or Team Kragnar?
I mean, Tomas, long walks on the beach and sitting in a chair.
Yeah?
You can't beat that.
Flying.
He gets me every time. I wish I could fly.
Come to our side. We have soy sauce and cheese. Cool. We're off to turn 3.
Yeah, we're ready for our communion phase. Now, there's no more handouts, no more free fate.
Correct.
It's all gone.
Yeah, we have to stand on our own legs. You gotta stand up.
I don't.
Sorry. Didn't mean to make a standing.
We're mostly dead. We're mostly dead, and Tomas is all about sitting.
Yep, perfect.
So, first we will move Unbound Souls and Monsters. There are none. Great. Next, we will generate Fate. You get a Fate for your banked or bound soul. So you get 1.
Perfect.
And then you have the Shrine for D3.
Oh gosh, this is too much pressure for one roll. I'm so
You
bad
get
at these.
so much Fate here.
I can't look. Oh, no!
Well, okay, but that's 2 more Fate than I have.
Can I spend a fate to re-roll my fate? I know the answer is no. Or is it?
I think the answer is yes.
No, because then you would just do it every time, because you guarantee you get 1 back.
But then you net lost 1.
Huh? Why?
Because you have 2 after this
Oh,
roll.
no, that's right. Yeah,
Right?
It is a risk. It is a risk.
And it said, I mean, somebody could correct me, but it does say you can reroll any roll in the game except for monsters.
I'm not going to do it.
He's not doing it.
Because I need a 5 up.
There was a thing in 40K where you could do that at one
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Yeah, it was very dumb.
Anyway, so we've generated Fate.
And just to be clear.
Adrian has 2.
Adrian has 2?
I have 0.
0.
I have
Okay.
none of the Fate.
Okay.
Undead only,
Excellent.
not a good strategy.
It was a bold choice.
I was mocked by chat, and chat might have been right. Fate is done. We will spawn souls. Well, we know that the soul is popping up in this soul spawner.
You got it.
Because it popped up in the other one last time. And we will spawn monster.
Oh no!
No, but they've already moved, so we're good.
Oh, okay. They don't get to attack.
We're good.
Okay, okay, okay. Good.
We're good. Yeah. Resurrect any dead heroes. None of that.
Yep.
So we're ready to end the communion phase. Oh. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So I get the first activation.
You do, because you went first. The first. just to be clear.
There's so many possibilities here. Lugdrug is at 4 health.
Yeah.
So I'm nervous about him dying.
Oh.
Oh.
Regeneration's in the communion phase, which people
Correct.
taught us.
Yeah,
So
we learned.
Sky is going to heal 2. His max is 15 right now, so don't put him higher than that.
Okay, sounds good.
Perfect.
It attacks if there is a hero beside the monster.
Please.
Yes! Dude, every time chat is on my side. Yes. Okay, so Gloom
Yeah.
woke up on the wrong side of the bed today.
This is not bad.
They're pretty upset.
Jeez.
So this will be a melee of 8, and you are frozen, my good sir.
Yup.
So maybe that ice storm was a good idea. So here is 5 attack dice from Gloom.
Oh, let's do it. Do your worst. Do your worst.
You said you have 4 health?
4 health.
So if I crit, you die?
You have what's the damage?
Crit is 6.
6. What?
Gloom will claim 1 on this day.
Why? No.
Yes, Gloom!
Lugdrug. He's
Now,
dead.
this raises so many questions. The monster has killed a hero.
Yeah.
What happens?
What do you mean? Oh, the soul?
Where does the soul go when you die?
Yeah.
And nobody levels up, right?
You mean Gloom?
Can Gloom level up?
I don't think Gloom has a level up on this card.
Nearest eligible hero gets the soul, which would be Sky.
What?
Because my soulless can't have it.
Eligible friendly?
No, eligible, like, you can't get your own soul.
Oh, it's Lugdrug's soul.
Right. So Sky
No way.
gets...
It zips all the way back here?
Yeah, well...
No.
And levels up the hero that got it! Yo!
That's crazy
Sky!
talk.
Everybody's on Team Sky now.
Oh my
Wait,
Gloom ate it.
ate it.
Oh, we're getting conflicting.
Yeah, so
Gloom ate the
don't
soul.
listen to Simon. Listen to Creature Caster. Caster.
Yeah.
Oh, Simon.
Yes.
Simon just wants to break your heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, Creature Caster's on my side.
Yeah.
Okay. Gloom eats it. Good,
Okay,
good, good.
so no soul, no level.
Yum. Okay, good. That was about to get out of hand. I was about to have to throw hands.
That was gonna be so cool.
But you did kill Lugdrug.
Yeah, Lugdrug's down. That's a big
So
deal.
he's out for the turn. He
Okay.
will respawn next turn.
Excellent.
Big deal.
We're gonna claim a vengeance, I think.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well look. That simplifies the board.
It does.
It does.
It does simplify things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of wish I placed that shadow orb a little differently.
Oh.
But Zeron can place shadow orbs.
You can.
So you could place and teleport.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
You can also, anybody can recall at any time for 2 action points. You go home.
Yeah. But his shadow step is just 1. So that's nice. Banking. So I could teleport. I could try to bank. This is very interesting. I'm very interested in this. Zeron. Zeron has 13 health.
Oh, now there's some doubt.
Uh-oh.
Creature casters doubting themselves. We don't know. Look, I don't think this happens often.
No.
That monsters kill heroes.
That was wild. I don't know. So that's the debate. Do I activate Zeron, try to get him to safety because Physial's right here? I could teleport back here and either bank or maybe just kind of chill, frankly, because you're gonna have limited opportunities to shoot. Or I go with Rakir. He's a terrible soul harvester, but I could try to take out Zimgigrak, who has a lot of damage. So those, to me, that's the 2 options, right? Zimgigrak has how much health left? 8. Oh, he's prime for a kill.
Yeah.
Very much prime. I think I try to take out Zimgigrak. We're gonna go for it. So here we go. We're gonna do a charge. We're gonna boop. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Excellent. And Rakir, shoot right behind. Ah, yes. Oh, And you know what? We'll place a Shadow Orb right before we go.
Yeah.
So we'll place it. Do I want to be able to come onto the shrine or on the shrine and the soul? This is easier for you to stand on.
You pop out adjacent to it, right?
Oh, it is adjacent, so we can go here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gives us options. All right, cool. Let's do this. It's Rakir time.
Yeah.
4, 6, 7 attack base.
Uh-huh.
-4 for your agility. Mm-hmm. I'm not poisoned.
That's it.
You're poisoned. And I get 2 for the
I'm
charge.
not poisoned. You're poisoned.
Yeah, I'm not poisoned. You're poisoned.
No, I'm not poisoned.
Here
You're
is
poisoned.
he's the poisoner. Let's go. Huh! Oh my God, what the
Wow.
heck? Weirdly,
No
not
poison.
enough maneuvers.
Yeah, no poison.
Yeah, so it's just going to be 3 damage. 3
3
hits, sorry, which is 5 damage because it's a
damage.
crit.
So Zimmy G is going down to 3 health.
He's in trouble. And then we're going again. Let's do this with our final action. Again, just do the math. 2, 4, 6, 7. -4
It's 3.
for the agi, and no charge bonus.
Charge.
I need 2 hits. I need a glance, which is 2 symbols. Whew.
Zimmy G!
No, Zimmy G. Do I fate this? It's not good odds.
To get 1? It's decent odds to get 1.
No, 1 would only do 1. Oh,
do 2
no.
damage.
Yeah.
And I'm on-
I was misreading the chart.
I'm on 2.
I will burn a fate, Lindsay.
Am I on?
Okay.
You're on
Is
2.
it? He's on. I can't tell from here. Is that a 2 or a 3?
Oh, you're on 3. You're on 3. So I do need 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. You tricked me.
That is not great odds.
It's not good odds.
We doing it?
I really need him to die.
Yeah, I think
I'm doing it.
it would be bad for you if he lives.
Yeah, exactly. So here we go. Fate reroll. I need 2 hits or 2 maneuvers, and then we could spend another fate. Just do the 2 hits, please. Ha!
Huh?
Yeah.
You got it,
There
yeah.
it is. Boom.
Okay.
All right.
Fantastic.
Zimmy G is slain. Rakir is going to level up.
Yes.
And get a soul. So Adrian's up to 2 souls now.
So the
guys.
soul,
Oh my.
you're an undead. So this
goes banked. Yeah, it's straight to the bank.
immediately gets. Zhup.
There's just so many penalties to being undead.
It's not great.
Why do you guys hate undead so much? They're the coolest.
It's so brutal. So we'll level up. We'll gain another health. Wait, it's max health? Mm-hmm. So
And current health.
yeah, okay.
You want to
Okay.
be?
So I'm up to 7 with Rakir.
Yeah.
Okay.
At level 2, we have the escape maneuver unlocked, which allows him to immediately place a shadow orb and can immediately shadow step. Yeah, which is pretty cute. Don't want to do anything with my maneuver. I'm just going to step backwards to here. Yeah. I assume I have to do the maneuver before I level up?
Yeah. I
Because I would love to escape.
think so.
Yeah. Look, that's him. I feel good about that.
Okay.
We now have 2 souls in our possession, one of which is on Zeron.
Oh, I'm going to steal. I'm going to take
I feel like you are.
I'm going to take the Zeron soul.
I'm a little afraid.
I'm going to try to take the Zeron soul.
Yeah.
Without a fate, it's going to be tough. I think I really need to decapitate here
That would be big.
because it could have been 12 damage in one attack.
I only have 13.
Yeah. Could have been.
Oh, God.
But now
do
I
it.
could get 6 and 5 is 11. That's the most I could do.
I'm into it.
That's not enough. Adrian, that number is smaller. 11
But then you only need 1 more attack.
is a smaller number than 13.
That's true. That's how that works. Thanks for coming, everybody. 11 is small.
Look, I'm just saying.
So you don't feel good about those odds, huh? No,
The odds are 0. That's,
because you're going to get 2 chances to attack.
no, because it's 6 plus 5 is 11, which is smaller than 13.
Oh, you said both together.
Yeah. Because if I had a fate,
You need a fate. Oh, a fate
One
is part of
attack.
the decapitation.
could be 12.
I wasn't understanding that.
I don't have a fate.
Gotcha,
Which means I also can't pestilence you.
Right. Gotcha.
If I kill Gloom, I get a fate. But Sky can't kill Gloom. He's not ready for that.
He's not ready. No.
No, he's a lover, not a fighter.
Bloom has like 8 health.
He has 8 health and 4 agility.
Yeah, this guy's not doing
Sky would have to crit twice. It's like, this guy's not. That's not what he's about.
This guy's not about that. It's a conundrum for sure.
Fazil could kill Gloom,
Yeah.
but then and level up.
And then go nuts on Zeron.
I think that's my best bet.
Yeah.
It's not great, but we're gonna charge
Okay.
with Fazil.
Yeah. Yeah.
Into gloom. Just
Oh?
gloom.
So you're not going to kill Zeron this turn.
No, there's no way. It's not possible.
If you charge both, kill him,
Yeah.
and then do an attack here, because you'll have a fate by then, and you could pop off.
But I can't deal 8 damage in one attack to kill gloom in one attack. It's not possible.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Cool. Sounds good.
So,
We're
my
getting technical. onto it.
melee
Yeah.
is 7.
Buh.
Gloom's agi is 4.
Yep.
I charged, and I'm on a horse. I like
yeah.
that being on a horse.
It's awesome,
It's a
man.
key part of this character,
Let's go.
because the horse is so cool.
Can you do it?
Ha!
Okay.
Yeah, we take those.
Very respectable.
We take those.
Nice.
So that will be 6 damage
To gloom.
to Gloom.
Down
Gloom's
to 2.
down to 2.
Okay.
And I have 1 maneuver to work with, which I'll find the 2. I found it. Gloom's at 2.
Beautiful.
With my 1 maneuver, I can push myself. I can push Gloom. I'm gonna push Gloom. Choose not
You're
to.
gonna take him home with you.
You took him home with you turn 1.
That was pretty clutch, honestly.
didn't appreciate
yeah,
that.
I was like, wait, I can just.
That was a
take
big
him home.
deal.
This is my pet now.
I could get decapitate. No, I don't have any fate.
You don't kill your pets, Bridger.
I can't, guys. I can't. So I have 7 melee. I'm attacking Gloom again.
Bring it on.
7 melee minus 4 is 3. That's math. Yeah.
Oh,
Well, that's 2. So we kill Gloom.
he's dead. Amazing. So you're gonna level up.
Fazil's gonna level up, and I get a fate, and I could
level
spend
2
that fate
Fazil.
to purchase, but I don't want to.
Yeah. Fate's, yeah.
What was the health on Fazil? He was at 11.
He's 11.
I will gain 1 from leveling and 3 from leech.
Oh.
Okay, so you should be at
2
15.
from Leech.
3, because I spent all 3 actions attacking.
Can you
Charge is
charge?
2. Yeah.
And then you said
Oh,
you
is that
got
how
a
it
fate.
counts? Okay.
Sorry?
You got a fate.
I got a fate. I'm up to 1 fate. Fazil is level 2. Yeah. Yeah. Everything's right.
Excellent.
And I didn't roll a maneuver there. It was just a sword, right? Yeah, it was just a sword. So that's him. He's done.
Cool. No worries. We'll catch you later, Sebastian. Thanks so much. Alrighty. Well, with that, we're on to my final champion for the turn, which is, of course, Zeron.
Zaron.
Now, we have lots of options.
Zaron.
What do we feel like? I don't know what we feel like. There's like weird things that we can do. We could move away, 1, 2, 3, and then we could bank.
Well, you're frozen.
I'm frozen. So
your
move
move is
2.
2.
Okay. We could move, bank. We could shadow step and bank. We could tell a story.
The story of a girl.
Story of a girl cried a river and drowned the whole world.
Oh, wow.
And we all became soulless.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm really unsure now, to be honest. Next turn we know there's a soul coming here. Right now there's a soul here.
Yeah. I don't do that.
I'm just saying facts.
Right? I feel like most of our turns was just saying I was saying 11 is less than 13. And that took us a while to get through.
You gotta kind of narrow down the options, right?
It's a very tactically precise game.
Yes,
there are a finite number of options that are worth considering.
Yeah.
But you really do have to think about those options.
Yes, 100%. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and place a shadow orb.
Yeah.
And use it
Yeah.
immediately. So we'll place this. We'll zip away with shadow step. This takes 1 of our actions. So we've got 2 actions left. We will. I'm still slowed, so I really don't move fast. We're gonna, because it's cool, I'm gonna show something. We're gonna spend another action to summon one of our little undead friends. We're gonna do this guy. So, someone's adjacent, and I can immediately activate it with 2 actions. That feels pretty fine. 1, 2, 3. How does this work? 1, 2.
Yeah, because I could sidestep
You
in
go
a straight
here.
line.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm in danger,
Could pick up those sticks.
right? This is what we need to do. We need to step here and summon the guy here
There you
to
go.
block. That's the pro move. So we'll just keep it there, and then I'm going to bank my soul.
All right.
Because I'm too afraid of you.
Yeah.
So we're going to take the soul that Zeron has, and we're going to put it into bonk. Means I no longer can summon skeletons without paying fate. But the souls
But they're
are
safe.
safe.
I
You
can't ever
take
get
them.
those. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's 2
I
forever.
don't trust that scary horseman. And that's him. That's me for the turn, actually.
Right, because Lugdrug died.
Lugdrug died horrifically
A tragic death.
immediately. Oh, over to you.
Yes,
With
it
the-
is Sky.
This guy, yeah.
It is Sky, my favorite monk. Sky
He's your favorite living person.
has a soul harvest of 4. Man, we need more pulses. Tomas, you gotta, like, I get you're a statue, but
Right?
have you tried contracting like a demon
I think this isn't on Tomas. This is kind of young.
for the weekend? Like, just,
There are plenty of them.
just borrow a demon for
Yeah,
the week, you
that's
know?
fair.
Look, Thursday, you're gonna get it.
Yeah, demons are more advanced. It's one of the reasons we're saving them for Thursday, which will be a full game. But they're very cool.
They are very
Definitely join us for that.
Okay. We're gonna go. Yeah, we have to go with Sky. That's our only choice.
Yeah.
And then we will move 1, 2, 3, 4
Ooh, nice, nice.
with dash.
Cool.
Swift as wind. I breathe the air that waters the ground.
Oh, that's good. Deep.
And then we will charge with our last 2 action points.
Oh, I didn't see that coming.
Boop, boop.
Oh my G. We're here, down to 7 health.
Face me.
Face and sky. Let's
Okay.
go.
So we have 6 dice,
Yep, 4 edgy.
2 for the charge,
Yep,
and then you're not frozen.
yep.
4.
Beautiful.
Sky.
Yeah.
Okay. What does it mean?
2 hits and a maneuver.
What does it mean? So that will be a solid hit for 3 damage.
Yeah.
Okay,
into it.
Rakir?
Yep, Rakir down to 4. By my calculations.
And you know what? You know what?
No.
We're gonna throw you in the plants.
No!
To the weeds with you, sir.
Oh!
So you're gonna take another damage.
No.
And I think that's just I think it's just 1 damage.
That was good.
Someone will correct me if it's not 1 damage.
Yeah.
Throwing you in the weeds.
Oh my
in
gosh.
the evil plants of evil.
That was awesome. Wow.
That's the most damage Sky will ever do.
Yeah. That was rude. That was very unmonk-like of you.
Sky, he turned on. He was upset.
No one makes me mad.
Yeah, so that it has been confirmed 1 damage.
Excellent.
Perfect.
Great.
With that,
That's another round done.
easy peasy.
Wow.
Did it.
Yeah, they go faster as you get through and as people die. So we're back into the communion phase.
Oh.
What do we need to do?
Yes. First, we move Unbound Souls. There's 1. But it's already as close as it can be. So
Right. Can't move on to an adjacent
has
phase.
nowhere to go.
Beautiful.
And then we move monsters. There are none.
Perfect.
See, the communion phase is actually a lot of very easy steps.
Yeah.
Generate fate. 1 fate per bound or banked soul. So you get 2 fate.
Yeah. Up to 3.
Whoa.
Then we do the shrine. I have a living person next to a shrine.
Shocking.
Crazy, I know. Living people. What? Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
So I'll
D3
get
fate.
D3 fate here. A big 1.
Feels bad, doesn't it?
I'm up to 2. Hey, it's
Not a
2
good
more
feeling.
fate than I had last turn.
That's true. That's
So
true.
I'll get to do some
put it in
super
perspective.
moves. Dude, I'm gonna give you some super moves. We're gonna you're gonna see the people's elbow. Now we will respawn heroes. So we get to bring back Simi G and when you start the game, they have to be behind your effigy effectively in this 3v3 game.
Yep.
When they respawn, they just have to be touching it, so they can be in front of it.
Pretty good. We'll go here.
So with
Yeah.
this respawn, Lugdrug's now at 11 health.
Lugdrug is now at 11 health.
Okay,
Correct.
and then Zimmy G is now at 9.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah.
Am I
Yeah. Dude, the respawn button works.
frozen still?
No.
Shake it off.
Shake it off.
Shake it off. Oh wait, did Lugdrug level up? Yeah. I have the boots.
That was not from. That was from a ranged kill that passed.
Yeah, I think there was a.
Oh, did he level up?
He leveled. Wait, no,
Is he level 2?
he didn't level
Oh,
up. But
someone else killed it.
yeah, someone
he
else,
got
and then we figured out
he
that
got the buy.
Yeah,
The fate and the buy,
Right.
but
Yeah.
not the level. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 11's correct. Perfect.
Yeah.
Wunderbar. That's that. I went first.
Well, I just went,
Right.
so you go now.
That's fair.
No fair.
What to do?
Yeah. Look, there's options.
Rakir is quite weak.
Oh, did we spawn a soul? We're supposed to spawn.
Oh, you need to spawn a soul. Boop. There's two souls on the table. Exciting stuff. I think I want to go with Rakir because he's close to death. So we're going to go with him.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to, what is it, meditate? We're going to heal.
Self-heal.
Self-heal. So we're going to spend a fate and an action to heal for
5.
5.
5.
Yeah, I'm just going to say
the
that.
number.
Definitely.
So going up to 8.
Up to 8.
Excellent.
And we can charge. We can charge 2 people. Not at the same time. We can charge into Sky.
Mm-hmm.
We can charge into Fazil.
Dude, you should totally charge Skynet.
Skynet. He's at 15 health. Fazil's also at 15 health. Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And Fazil's level 2, so you watch out. He's gonna
Pretty spooky.
He's gonna give you the sword.
Or we just charge Zimgugrak.
Use their magic.
Because his stuff is scary too.
Dude, you leave.
Everyone's scary on your warband.
Well, yeah, because we never learned how to pick up souls from the ground. We just extract your soul.
Right.
That's the only thing we know how to do. And the only person who even knows how to carry them is Sky.
That's so true. We're gonna be aggressive. I'm gonna go for Sky. Let's go. So we're gonna charge Sky. And 1, 2, 3. Oops, sorry. There's my soul. Gotta keep my souls. I'm debating, do I want to charge onto the shrine for potentially next turn getting some more fate, or do I want to charge next to the soul, so if I soul gaze, I get a bonus. I think I want that. So we're just going to charge here. Yeah! Sink, 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 sink. Let's go. Rakir into Sky.
Yeah.
So again, we've got 7 dice base. You have Agi 4.
6. Actually 6 on Sky.
I forgot about that.
Sky's very dodgy.
He's a very dodgy boy. And then I get 2 for the charge.
Yeah.
Which is nice. Awesome. So I'll be honest here. I'm hoping for some maneuvers. I just love poisoning people. Which you can do in interesting synergies when you get the bigger teams. There are other characters, of course, that do apply poison. So you can do cool things with Rakir.
Oh, Rakir takes another damage from terrain.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. Down to
He's
7.
leaving the terrain.
He's getting out. Oh. Oh, scary.
7 is 1 away from the magic number of 6, which is Fazil's horse charge damage.
Fazil! Here we go.
Here comes.
Ah!
That's a great roll.
It's not what I wanted, though.
Well, but it's
Because it's no poison.
a great roll, though.
But it is good. That is going to still be 5 damage.
Oh, 5. So Sky's going down to 10.
Beautiful. And then we get a maneuver.
Yeah, push me, push you.
I think we're going to...
Would you like to go back onto the plant?
Yes.
You could go back
How did
onto
you
the plant.
know? I think we're going to toss.
Ooh.
Toss you here. And that'll be me.
Okay.
I wanted to poison you.
Well, I didn't want you to poison me, so this works out.
Right. All right, over to you.
Okay, now I'm gonna kill Rakir. It's a question of who I want to get the level, and
Hurtful, but okay.
well, the soul goes to Sky no matter what. So, getting Fazil to level 3 is actually one of the dopest things in the whole game.
Yes.
Because
Oh my God.
he becomes a mega drain tank, and he slurps the souls out of everybody around him. He's like, give me your energy.
So spooky.
So, I think we're gonna try to get Fazil to level 3.
All right, I'm into it.
So we're gonna go with Fazil.
Fazil!
He's gonna charge. Charge is what he does.
Yep.
That's what he do. So we're gonna do a side step and then 1, 2, wait.
Ooh. You can stand on the thing.
2, 3, 4. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
there
can
it
just
is.
go straight.
Solved it.
Just straight for you.
Clip, clop, clip, clop, clip, clop. Not this.
Dude, my horse is gonna kick you in the head.
Dude, you do not want to get kicked in the head with my horse, let me tell you. Especially not an undead horse.
Yeah, an undead horse.
That's even worse.
That's frightening.
He's got these amazing little booties that'll just like, they have skulls in them, so he's gonna like put the imprint of the skull
Right in
back
your
of your
skull.
head. That's right. Skull. Hey, bro, I heard you like skulls, so put a skull in your skull. Here, let's go.
So, the number of the dice. I have 7 melee.
Okay.
You have 4 agi.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Yes.
Smoke blocks line of sight.
And you can't charge something that you can't see.
That's
a fact.
Yeah. So let's see,
That's-
can we solve
those are
this?
facts.
You are
Oh, behind.
Yeah.
There.
Perfect. Oh, wackadoodle.
Yes. So, we're not gonna go with Fazil.
Right.
Because he can't get the job done.
He's like, he doesn't know what's past the smoke.
You can't
fog of
charge
war.
blindly on a horse.
Who would do that?
That's a great way to break an ankle of your horse.
Yeah, which will kill it.
And you, probably.
Yeah.
But it's already dead, so you can't kill.
He's fine.
You can't kill a dead horse. That's a fact.
So we're going with Zimi G.
4, 5. Oh, I don't even have to move.
Oh gosh, that's like triple attacks.
Well, no, I did die, so I only have 2 action points. So I will first spend 1 action point shooting laser beams
Fantastic.
out of my Lich eye sockets.
Sounds
So we
good.
start with 8 magic, you have 4 agi,
Yep.
and I'm shooting into combat.
It's rough. Rough. All right, let's do it.
Here it comes. If I frostbolt you here, that'll be good.
Yeah. 7 life on Rakir.
Yeah. That's neither. Okay. That's going to be 2 damage
Okay, down to 5.
and a manavra.
Ooh. You can move yourself.
Yes. Which I will.
Solid.
And then we're just going to do it again.
Bring it on, bub. Frostbolt.
Yeah.
Okay. There
That's,
you go.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be, how much health do you have? You have 5?
Here, let's, I have 5 health.
Okay. So this is a solid for 3 and a frostbite for another 1.
Okay, down to 1.
And you're frozen.
Yep.
And this is Rakir?
This is
This is
Rakir.
Rakir. He's down to 1 with a freeze.
Yeah.
And if you move, I get an attack with Sky,
Yep.
and you already went.
I already went, though, yeah.
So we're locking it in.
Oh, gosh.
We're locking it in.
Oh, boy. Oh, gee. Oh, boy. Oh, man, I don't have any energy with Lug Drug, so I can't do any energy bash to push you away from my friend. Okay, that was interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know what to make of that. Let's see.
I don't either.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right? Sky is full 15 health.
He's at 10 now.
10.
Because you stabbed him.
It did stab him.
Pretty aggressively.
Yeah, that's true. So Sky's done a couple interesting things by moving where he has. It means Zeron 1, 2, 3 would have to be adjacent to Soul Harvest.
You know, you put me there.
Did I put you there?
You put me there.
Oh, I did. I did. I did that to myself. That was a bad move.
I take no credit. Because
I love it.
I did not want to be there.
So there's that. We could try to just blast him.
Did you hear the news, Adrian?
What's the news?
There's another Krognar model coming in February.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited. Yeah. This, of course, is the Krognar.
Effigy.
Well, no, but this is a special one.
Oh, right. So this terrain
Corrupted.
set that we're playing with is the corrupted forest swamp. You can get the STLs for this on their My Mini Factory, and you print it yourself.
They're beautiful.
It's a very
skulls.
cool terrain set.
Oh, just awesome. We love mushrooms here at Tabletop. Well, that sounds weird.
No, but for terrain, mushrooms make great terrain.
Yeah, they do. We have lots of our bases and stuff like that. So it's a beautiful, beautiful set. So we printed all this stuff. Yeah. It's really cool. Anyways, that's enough stalling for me. I'm level 3, so I should be able to do so many things with Zeron.
Level 3?
Level 3. Right? Right?
It doesn't. I don't feel like it changes him a whole lot.
No.
Just like Sky doesn't change a whole lot from
well, Shadow Step is a big deal. So it does help a lot, but it doesn't help in some specific ways. So Fazil has not gone. Lug Drug has not gone. We're going to do Lug Drug first, actually. Lug Drug. And we're going to charge ya. Yeah! Big charge.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. 1, 2, 3. I can't Shadow Step. I can't sidestep at the end, right?
No.
That's functionally the same. We'll go here. All right, cool. Here's the attack on the charge.
Here comes the math.
Good old Lug Drug
Yep.
has 6 melee attacks.
Yes.
2, 4, 6. You have agility.
We'll take. Well, so you gain 2 for charging.
Okay. Sure.
And then we'll take 6 away.
Yep.
And then you gain 1 for ganging up.
Yep, there it is.
We did it. We did the math.
Beautiful. All right, here we go. Ooh, Forge Hammer. Okay. It's a J and a maneuver. So we're going to get a single hit, which is a glance for 2 damage.
2 damage. Down to 8.
And we can do concussive blow, which is going to stun you.
Okay.
I'm into that.
You doing it?
Yeah, we'll do that.
I think you have the 1 stun token that I got out.
Stun.
Up there.
Stun. You're stunned. There you go.
Stun on Sky.
Beautiful. And I think we'll hit you again.
Okay.
And we have less dice now.
You'll have 1 die.
I'm going to get 1. Give me a hit.
Yeah.
Nah, that's nothing. All right. That's Lug Drug.
Okay.
We got you weaker. We got you tied up. I don't know.
What if I just did not a charge, but like a regular Because you're on 1.
Yeah, Rakir's
Rakir's
on 1.
1.
Yeah, pretty hurtful.
1. And I have a move of 4 with dash. So I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then just regular attack.
Well, you can't see me.
No, I just move 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, yeah.
No charge, and then just attack it.
Yeah, that's right. He moves 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And then it's now.
Then it's anybody's brawl.
Then now. So
So-
okay. Yeah, so we're gonna go with Fazil. 1,
Focus.
2, 3, 4. Advance.
Yep.
Attack.
Okay. Into Rakir.
7 base.
Yup.
I'm distracted and ganging up, so those cancel out.
Okay.
Your agi is 4. No, you're frozen. Your agi's 3.
Sounds good.
And that's it.
Beautiful.
And I just need a hit here to
Yeah.
give it the chop.
I'm into it.
Chop incoming.
Huzzah!
We did it.
Oh, barely. We got it.
We did it.
Rakir dies!
Ooh.
No!
And I will use the maneuver to place myself this ways.
Oh, interesting.
Several things happen here. A soul goes to Sky because Fazil does not know how to hold them.
Yep. So it goes to the nearest eligible character.
How do I even hold all these souls?
You level up.
Yes, Fazil goes to level
3.
3, which gives him a health up to 16, and then, 2 health up to 17, because he gains 2 health at level 3.
Very nice.
And then he actually goes to a full 18 for Leech. He got leeched on.
Jesus.
So he's at 18.
Amazing.
He has 1 action point left, and I have 2 fate, which is a great combo.
Yeah.
So I will spend a fate and an action to 10 drills of death.
Oh,
All 10 of them.
Oh, nice.
All 10 drills of death.
Beautiful.
So D3 plus 1 enemies within 3. See how that little maneuver, little sidestep there?
Beautiful.
So D3 plus 1 enemies.
All of them.
All of the enemies
So it's going to be Lugdrug, the Skeleton, and Zeron.
are going to take 2 true damage.
Oof.
And I will heal that amount, which I'm already full. So I'm just going to deal 2 true damage.
So this guy will explode to do 2 damage to you.
I'm not adjacent.
Oh,
Explode
that's right.
is just adjacent.
That's right. It's range. It's adjacent for 2 damage. Yeah, to enemy characters.
And then 2 damage to each of them.
Sounds good. Down to 11 on Zeron. Down to 9 on Lugdrug.
I think it was a good day for Fazil.
That was great.
He's doing great.
I'm super into it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Over to you.
Decisions. Sky is down to 8. That high agility is just so brutal.
It's hard to kill Sky, yeah.
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 Okay, so here's the plan. We're going to go with Zeron, because that's what we have. We are going to... Shadow Step.
Whoop.
To this orb.
Whoa.
Yeah. And then we're going to suck up the soul. Yeah, we're doing teleporty stuff. All right, here we go. So we got 2 dice. We have a soul harvest of 6, which means I need a 6.
6 on 2 dice.
Come on! Big money! Huh.
Hup.
Yes!
You got it.
Power!
Your soul count is going to 3,
This feels good. We just need 1 more for the win.
and my soul count is 1.
We just need 3 more for the win.
Hey.
So
Hey.
that is, so it's 1 to Shadow Step, and then 2 actions to do the soul harvest.
Yeah.
That's it for his activation.
Which means it's just Sky now.
Just this guy.
It's time for Skynet.
Yeah.
I really want to take this soul home, to be honest.
Yeah.
Uh,
Definitely.
He's stunned, so he only has 2 action points,
Okay.
which would be the recall.
Ooh.
Or I just stay here and hit you twice. Which gives you energy. I'm not really a fan of that idea.
Energy's quite good, and you're not likely to kill him.
Right. Yeah, I think we're just going to go home.
Yeah, I'm into
Which
it.
means you get a parting blows attack.
Oh, yeah, you're about to get smashed by this Forge Hammer.
I'm pretty confident you're going to have 1 die.
Yeah. Ah! Nothing.
Okay.
We tried.
Sky went home.
Fiddlesticks.
Good job, Sky.
Yeah.
That's the day. We made it through another turn, Adrian.
Boom, boom. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. If you haven't already, we'd love to have your subscription. If you're here on Twitch, there's Amazon Prime subscriptions that you get. If you have Amazon Prime, totally free, and if you subscribe, we would love to have your support and love. And also, if you just want to follow the Twitch channel, we're doing all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
We're going to be back playing Judgment on YouTube on Thursday. We'll be back here next Sunday with the full 5v5. We know this is a great time for a lot of you folks over across the pond in Europe and Asia. So definitely tune in same time next week for a bigger game. And again, thanks to CreatureCaster for helping making this happen, sending the stuff, supporting us. It's been awesome. Cool.
It's
ready
time
for
for
this?
communion. Okay. We will move the unbound souls. There is one unbound soul, and it will move towards the nearest eligible person.
A drug?
D2, which
Can only be one.
yep, goes
Yeah,
there.
Perfect.
We move monsters. There are none. We generate fate. You get 3, because you have 3 souls.
Yep.
Ooh, wow, so that puts you up to
fate?
5, Adrian?
Whoa.
Whoa, Nelly.
This guy's
Oh
hoarding
my
fate.
gosh, this is a big deal.
This guy's hoarding fate. I would like to call a referee.
Yeah?
Can there be a limit
What would
on
you like to
fate?
say?
I think we should institute a limit on fate.
It is fated! Once you had me at 0, you were just a bully. But now I've gone from 0 to hero.
Yeah, that was a good time.
That was very
that?
scary.
That was a good time.
Rakir is the homie for that one.
I'll go up to 2 fate, because I have 1 soul.
Okay.
We will spawn souls.
Ooh.
It's going to be over here this time.
So close.
And we will spawn monstars.
All right.
Hello, Gloom.
What's up?
Now we resurrect heroes. There's nobody to resurrect.
What?
Oh,
Hurtful.
No, there's Rakir.
Hurtful.
Yeah.
Rakir!
We don't have to, I mean-
Yes, Rakir.
he could be, he could stay on the sidelines.
Can I come in adjacent to an enemy? Tempting.
Just has to be touching your effigy, that's all. Unless you're a demon, that's one of the cool things about demons. When they die, they leave a puddle of demon.
Oh, yeah.
Ew.
That's
And
right.
then demons can respawn through their coalesce puddle.
That's pretty sweet. Not gonna
It's, I'm excited to try it.
lie. I love it. Well,
Well, Welly Wellington.
you had the last
I
activation.
did.
Which means I can try to win the game.
Sky heals 2. Sorry.
Oh, no!
That happens in the communion phase.
That was a big statement, Bridger.
Sky heals 2.
So I have 3 souls. If I get a 4th,
Yeah.
whether they're banked or not,
Yeah.
I will win the game.
How you gonna? What's your plan? How are you gonna get
The
a
Lug Drug actually has a whole soul harvest of 4.
right?
And there's a soul right on the ground in front of him.
Right. Do I have to be next to the soul to interfere, or do I have to be next to you to interfere?
That is my first question.
Yeah.
And that will determine whether or not I step away.
Step off!
Step off!
Step off! Step off!
This play is a little risky because it doesn't work at kind of passing my activation. But if it works, I just win.
Friendly hero adjacent to the soul. Enemy hero adjacent to the soul. So no. So you need an 8 up on 2 dice
Yeah,
to just win the game.
with
right
a
here.
reroll.
With a reroll.
Y'all ready for this, chat?
Y'all ready for this?
All right.
This could be the end of the game.
This could be it, folks.
I'm not ready for this.
Come on, big money, looking for an 8 on 2 dice with a reroll. Come on!
Oh, he does it!
Oh,
so much
power!
Oh,
So you soak this up, and it's like,
oh. You made him stand up. He gets out of his chair
He's like, that's it. I'm out.
and he walks
He
away.
leaves. Oh my goodness.
Classic Midwestern.
So much fun.
Well, he gets. Well, it's been good.
Get going.
Good
Amazing
game.
That was so much fun. Look, Judgment, Eternal Champions.
I just want to play another game now.
Right? It's so dynamic. It's so interesting. Even if you just get a few characters to start with, every game is going to play very, very differently. You're going to learn the synergies and kind of tactics. We really like strategy and tactics in games. You know, if you've watched our 40K games, you know that's kind of the same deal. And this really scratches that same itch.
We're drawn to things like team building, the combinations of saying, okay, I'm going to sit down and look at, all right, I'm this god. I'm going to use this god power and that god item. I think it's going to go well with this character. That character's all about poison. Who else has poison? Let me put them in the list.
Exactly.
Even if they're not part of this god,
Yep.
maybe I can slide in like a demon that gives poison. Oh, what about a stun comp or a knockdown comp? There's all these different rules. And then, even within a team, you play the same team over and over again.
Yep.
Who levels up at what time really shapes the game.
What's the early game look like? Are you going to go for that turn 1 play into like the monster? Are you about like jumping all over the place? Are you going to try to shut down your opponent, slow them down? There's so many different levels and nuances It's been really fun. Obviously, the models are beautiful. Creature Caster,
just make
of course, made famous by their amazing big monsters. We have a number of them for different chaos creatures and Necron monsters, and of course, this is no different, right? Beautiful, bespoke heroes, great to paint. And again, if you're watching this on YouTube,
Yes.
you can go ahead and comment down in the comment section below to be eligible for a random drawing to win the starter box.
I'm gonna pin a comment
Yeah.
that tells you how all of it works.
Yep.
It's gonna be a cutoff date. We're gonna pick somebody. All the people who comment on this video, we're copying it over to YouTube. Everybody who comments, you're entered. The countries that we can ship to, or I guess continents, the regions of the world.
Right.
North America, Europe, including the UK. Before you even ask, that's part of Europe. I know you didn't want to be part of Europe, but you are. And Australia and New Zealand.
Yep.
If there are other countries that I forgot, I will include it in the pinned comments.
Yep.
But that covers 99.9% of our viewership. So there you
Right.
go.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Any kind of final questions or comments before we head on out? We will be raiding, of course, right after this.
Dude, who are we gonna raid?
So
I know that. So I'm asking chat,
Yeah.
like who, because usually they give a good suggestion of hey, this channel's on right now, go rate them.
Exactly.
I can just click a
if you
button.
We're not
have
normally on the
any
weekends, so
choices, if
we
you
would
have
love to
any
hear.
options,
Yeah.
let us know.
We're supposed to follow channels on the corporate account.
Yeah, we are, but they're not online.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
why aren't they?
I know. Look, it's the weekend.
Why isn't everybody streaming?
So right now, loading, ready, running.
Yes. Oh my God, I love them. I love them so much.
Let me
Please raid
follow
them.
them,
Oh, they're my
Cool, cool.
favorite.
and then we will raid them.
Yes.
Amazing. Does that include, what does that say?
Scott base in Antarctica. It's technically New Zealand. Nah.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say no. Technically New Zealand.
I don't think that is technically New Zealand.
I own an inch of Scottish land. Can we ship it there?
I'm not getting into that.
St. Martin is from New Zealand,
They're
so
from hey, we
Yes.
can ship it
They
to
would
New
know.
Zealand, but not to Antarctica.
Not exactly. Not exactly.
Cool.
So again, Thursday we're gonna be back playing Judgment on YouTube.
Yes.
With the 5v5.
5v5.
And we'll be back here, same bat place, same bat time, playing 5v5 next Sunday. Again, big thank you to everyone for hanging out, chatting. Big thank you to Creature Caster and Simon for making this possible. Look, I think that's gonna do it for us.
Yeah, we're gonna catch you next time on the tabletop. Bye.